we're on Friday Night Live. I'm just going to check this out very quickly. Bring two people in just to check that I have audio. Can you hear me, guys?
Can't hear you, Rev.
You can't hear me.
Really quiet,
Can't hear you, Rev.
You're a bugger. Is it working all right?
Bit quiet.
It's quiet.
Quiet.
Fine.
Right, let me up the game.
And I can still hear Henry the Hoover.
Oh, ridiculous. Yeah, but not as loud. It's not normally as loud as that. So, right, let me whack that up. How's that for you?
That's better.
Right, that's all right. I've just upped the mic gain. I am on the Rode Wireless. Thanks, Andy. You can still hear him whirring in the background because I've just put. I'm currently editing the video of the GoPro versus the Drift with the Drift mic and the GoPro mic. I've just watched some of the footage back. The GoPro wipes the floor. It's like, yeah, definitely Purple Panda every time. Decent Rode mic. The quality, the sound, you can still hear a bit of wind noise, but obviously I've got it situated. I've got it just on the front bar of my full face. I'm thinking of tucking it in the cheek pad somewhere, get it back from where all the wind's bellowing on the front of the mask. But yeah, should be good. Right,
Good
so
stuff.
yeah, audio all good now, yeah?
Still a little bit quiet.
Still
What?
What he says, what? Hang on. Let's,
Hey, what?
Right.
Hey, oh, hey, again.
This is painful. Go back to the old mic. Can barely hear you. Is that still quiet?
It's still fairly quiet. We can hear the whirring more than you.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
I need a fan, definitely more than you.
Right. Okay.
Try clipping the mic under your nose.
Oh yeah, that might work. Yeah. I just thought I'd try something different. See if the bloody thing works. But right, USB, LC.
I don't know what you're doing.
Right, let's try that.
That is 100% better.
Right, we'll move that one across here then. How's that? But you can still hear Henry Hoover.
Barely.
Oh,
I'm using.
right. That might be. I can't tell which bloody mic's working now. Let me just try something then. If I unclip this one, I'm going to do. It might have just picked up this Rode mic actually. I've got 5 different mics on. Right, how's that?
Better.
Right. We're on Henry Hoover mic then. Okay, right, that'll do.
Right, sorted that problem out then.
Okay. It might have been the reason that I've upped my gain on the mic. That's why. Yeah. So it's cut out the background noise.
So you boys get these new toys and don't know how to play with them, do you?
I know. Well, yeah, that's what everyone says to me. So yeah, we'll leave that just there. That's perfect for me. Right, brilliant.
Yeah,
hello to everybody in the room. Evening, Crazy Dad, Rhythmic. Yeah, the wireless ain't bloody working. Tell me about. I need to figure out the settings on this. Right.
What did you say earlier? Oh, yeah, that was it. Read the bloody manual.
Yes.
What have you got your gain set on?
-30.
Right, try 15, -15.
Right, I'll do that later. I'll fiddle around with it another day. So I'm going to stick on this one now. Now I'm in the stream.
What about the mic?
Yeah. Yeah, loving the new hairdo, Simon. You look like a midlife action man.
Thank you very much. I'm a very old action man, actually. I'll have you know.
Evening all, as Paul would say. Evening all.
Evening all. Hello. The scruffiest copper in the fucking Hertfordshire here. How can I help you?
I am halfway through watching Rhythmic riding your bike, Simon.
Through watching what?
Rhythmic riding your bike. He's put the video up.
Yeah, I know. I watched it. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely brilliant. He's done a cracking job on that. I did like it.
I shall go and watch that later and see how we get on with that one. There's a lot of new material about this week, so everyone's banging content out. Lockwood's done one, Zedhead's done one, Helmet Head's done one, so everyone is banging content out. I had a guy come in yesterday. I think I mentioned it on the stream once. He come in, he brought a Zontes in. He went, "Oh, you haven't done a review of the Zontes?" I went, "No, because we don't do Zontes." "Oh, but I watched this guy called Exeter Rider." I went, yeah, he comes on my live stream. Come and join us. So that guy may be popping in tonight and watching in the back. I know Phil is coming in later.
Yeah, I
And
know we're going to let you slag him off like you usually do.
I haven't been paid in pizza this week, so we'll see how we get on with.
Resign. I'll tell you what. If that was me, there'd be a picket line out the front of there.
He's been a busy boy this week, old Phil, banging the stuff in. So yeah, we've done all right this week. Happy days! It's Friday. Yeah, evening, Crumbly. Good to see you, buddy. As always, if you are watching on the live stream, don't forget hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe to Rhythmic Biker. I think he's at 596 or 597. So
he needs a few more. He's got to break that 600 mark. Come on, everybody in the room. If you're not subscribed, Rhythmic Biker. Or if you are subscribed, unsubscribe and subscribe again, just so you can tell him you've subscribed.
I need to have a word with Pinky Biker because I spoke to him earlier. He's picked up 260 subs in less than 24 hours, and he don't know how.
Nice.
Good result then.
Yeah.
Good result. Yeah. Excellent. Right, as always, we go through what's been going on this week, and you can put your comments in the side chat, people. As I said, the StreamYard link is up. Click on the StreamYard, come and join us. Get up to 10 people in here. And I believe Stevie, Military Biker, has got the Coalition crew on this weekend. So nice live stream with Stevie. We shall try and get on that one. Be good to catch up.
For me.
Right, I'm going to share a couple of screens up. So let's go into, as I always do, motorcycle news. Don't worry, it's not electric. So the best bit is Kawasaki shows up the next generation of hybrid bike, the HEV.
It's almost electric, isn't it?
It's almost, but it's a hybrid.
It looks like it's one cylinder as well.
Yeah. It looks a nice bit of kit, actually. It's very, very reminiscent of the sort of the ER6.
Yeah, take the batteries out, put another 3 cylinders in, it'll look even better.
Yeah, that's not. But from the side, it looks like a 125.
Yeah,
probably is. That's the full electric version. That ain't got the exhaust on it.
Exactly. So yeah, it's not a bad bit of kit, that one. So I was having a read through. But obviously, if you happen to be a Harley man, I'd love to have Gareth in on this one. Harley have shared up about 3 or 4 posts this week. So whether Motorcycle News have had a nice sort of kicker from Harley to get up and promote their stuff. But devil in the detail, the new lowrider El Diablo limited edition. I still don't like the front end on it.
Still looks like an 80s Silver Wing or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Might see one tomorrow over at the Harley. Harley in Watford's got an open day tomorrow, and I'm going Harley shopping.
Yeah, but you can connect your phone via Bluetooth to stream your music through the 5.25-inch woofers and a 250-watt amp mounted within the fairing. Wow,
that'll be £30,000 price tag, wouldn't it?
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, so you basically got a mobile disco on two wheels, but it only puts out 125 foot-pound of torque. For a massive, great engine like that, 25.5 grand price tag with a candy.
That's because the camshafts are made of rubber.
Yeah, so yeah, not my cup of tea, that one. So yeah,
candy floss push rods on it.
Yeah, bit too boxy, as Rhythmic says. So that's a bit of the El Rider Del Diablo. The other one they put up, they are pushing their new engine conversions with S&S. And I'm thinking, really, you can go and have a big bore kit now for your Harley Davidson and put 132 cubic inches in. Big bore kit, you will push your horsepower up to 135 and your torque up to 145. So 550 cams, stealth AC, stock TB, S&S manifold, and a power tune. Wow. What they don't tell you is the price tag on it, and I hate to think how much that is going to cost you.
Ain't gonna be cheap.
Yeah, so what's he just said? Crumbly, it's them big old screens again, just like they have gone very, very along the big screens again, like the Indians. Everybody is copying the Indians. This is the one that I share. I was going to do the new one from Ducati. They've copied the Lamborghini and pushed out the new bike, but it just looks bloody horrible. But Simon's going to be happy. No more lithium ion is going to be made anymore.
which is
Good.
Yeah. They're now looking at doing sodium ion on a safe, cheap, and abundant alternative to lithium. Wow, fall asleep.
Good.
Yeah, so sodium ion. So they reckon that this is going to be the new one, and it's also can be reused because it is salt.
Yeah.
So
once it's worn out, you put it on your chips.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's one. That is the last one from Motorcycle News that they've done. So yeah, sodium ion batteries. Yeah, as they say, if you can't beat them, join them. Yeah. Paul's just said, I want someone to do a review on a Kawasaki Z900. Hope Exeter might have. Them new Z9. Good bikes. Nice bikes.
TMF was out on one on his last video, wasn't he?
I think TMF's done one, but then I don't tend to tune in to TMF anymore because it gets very boring after the first 5 minutes.
I know. You go on his live stream and all he does is read out the MCN, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Hang on a minute.
I tend to do the quick 5 highlights. I don't get in depth and turn the pages and read the magazine.
I'm pulling your leg, man.
That's all right. Is they getting desperate? It's never going to happen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Z900, great bike. So I had one at 17, an absolutely beautiful bike. Mm-hmm. And to see they brought it back. I'd like to know if they brought back the Z1300 in a new fuel-injected version. That would be immense. Big old 6-cylinder fueler, but then would it ever get past the emissions controls?
Who knows? Probably not. Yeah. We wouldn't be allowed to have one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Crumbly just said TMF went for some scram with his Oppos. Yes, he did. Yeah. I think they just missed what you said, if you know what I mean. Yeah, whoosh. Definitely. But yeah, live stream's up, people. If anybody wants to come and jump in on the StreamYard link, come and.
No, it looks like you just stuck with me and old Andy up the top there.
Yeah. Right. So, what is your plans this week, Andy? What have you been up to?
Well, I've been working. Been down to sunny Weymouth today.
Yay.
Bournemouth, but no, off now. I've got 6 days off. Tomorrow, off to the Harley, an open day with Grouchy. And yeah.
Don't forget to take your waterproofs. Fucking hell, we're supposed to ram it down tomorrow, isn't it?
They don't give rain, but I don't care. It's only water. And yeah, I'm Harley shopping. So yeah, could be a new bike in the stable at some point.
What are you looking at?
GS is staying. Don't know yet. It's going to be a Harley. It's going to be loud. It's going to be single seated. Yeah, I've got the wife's permission, so happy days.
Oh, that'd be a good one. Nice. Evening all. I'm going to bring this guy in. It's Mr. Paul, the mad old biker. Evening, Paul.
Hello.
Mike is drinking Pepsi this evening and no spliffs.
How are we doing? All right. You'll probably hear me tonight now because you couldn't last time.
What?
Exactly. What did he say?
Hey, what?
Who?
Yeah, it was good to catch up with Paul and the trophy. You managed to back it out then and turn it round.
Yeah, it's just like when you park it front in and there's a slight incline. I didn't want to look a complete wanker on my feet trying to paddle it backwards and then just be totally wank. So I did what everyone does when you got like a heavy old bike and you just manoeuvre it out, and that was good because. After that, I set off to Bolton. I had a long old ride on the trophy to Bolton and back. And it was surprisingly okay, but it's just a boring route. The M62. I need a bike with cruise control. I've decided now. Next bike I have, cruise control for sure.
I love cruise control.
Yeah, I need it. Even if it's that little paddle you put on the throttle, you could just a palm stop. Even that would have been all right, but yeah, achy wrists. Clearly not got enough practice.
Talking of the man himself and the coalition crew who's on tomorrow night, it's our very own Stevie. Evening, buddy.
Stevie.
All right, lads. How's it going?
Good.
Good. How you doing?
Yeah, good, man. Good. Finally managed to get a sort of afternoon of not doing any work over here on a Friday afternoon to come and see you guys. So, yeah, thought I'd pop in and say hello.
Brilliant. And I've been plugging because you've got the coalition crew. What is it tomorrow you're doing it?
Yeah, tomorrow night, mate. Yeah, Saturday night.
Right. We shall try and stay up for that one.
It's late for you guys, like.
I I've got a question for the military, and that is, how was it having your $40 bike wash by a geezer?
Oh, mate, that was just fucking. It was ill. Sorry to swear, Rev. Obviously,
That's all right. I've got a disclaimer up already.
I was.
On your face, you were gutted. You were
Mate,
gutted.
I was stood there. Honestly, I was sat there for ages thinking, right, who's going to wash me bike? Because all the girls are obviously, knocking around and washing the lads' bikes here and there. And mine was just sat there and I'm thinking to myself, and I kept seeing this guy looking at my bike, and I'm like, you better not go near that motherfucking bike, mate. I swear to God. And then the next thing you know, he picks up a bucket and a sponge and starts walking towards the bike. I was like, no. And I actually, if you've seen the video where I say, there's a guy cleaning my bike, I actually stopped the video there, go over to the guy, the geezer, say, mate, I've paid $40 for a girl in a bikini to wash my bike, not some fucking dude in a pair of shorts and a tank top. And lo and behold, like literally 2 minutes later, one of the girls came over and started washing the bike. Fuck. Yeah, I was not happy. Yeah, sick.
Your mate was lucky getting his key fob, wasn't he?
Oh, dude, yeah, so lucky. I mean, we know exactly where he lost it as well, because when we came down from Mount Rushmore and obviously went back into the garage, the parking garage, we were sort of fucking about, and obviously, I was putting all my stuff away. Grant was putting his stuff away. And I remember him, he had it on his keychain thing, and I remember hearing something drop, thought nothing of it. And then next thing you know, obviously we get down to Keystone, like literally 20 minutes down the road, and we're like, oh, fuck. He turns his bike off and he's like, where's my fob? I'm like, oh, mate. Oh, no. But yeah, so because of where he dropped it right next to the bike, he could start the bike, but when we got 20 minutes away, he didn't have his key fob. So when he turned it off and tried to turn it back on again, there was nothing. We were like, oh, fuck. So
it's not like it's like on the GS. If you ain't got the key after you're like 5 foot away from it, you get a big message coming across the screen. Do you not get that on there?
No, nothing, mate. Nothing at all.
So it doesn't cut out.
So no, it'll keep going and going and going until you turn it off.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Even the GS comes up like your key's not close enough, but the bike will carry on running. Like you say, like it said, you can't restart it.
Is that a safety thing? Because I would have thought it would have been a lot better if it was out of range, that the bike just cuts out, and that way the thing can go right.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Exactly the same.
All right.
Luckily, he found it, so we were good. We were back on the road. He had to take John's bike up to Rushmore again and try and find it. Luckily, somebody had handed it into, to reception, as it were. So, yeah, we were lucky.
It looked like you had a blast, anyway.
Oh, mate, honestly, it was unbelievable. The last part goes out tomorrow. Tomorrow, 6:30 my time, obviously. So, yeah, 6 parts of just pure awesomeness. I think I said that in one of the videos. I'm like, there's no more awesomeness left in Sturgis now because we've used it all.
Yeah, it did look good. So I'm about 2 in at the moment. I've got loads to catch up on.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. What's happening, Bruce?
Bruce is here as well. So evening, Bruce. Moray's here as well. So chuck a StreamYard link up one more time. If anybody wants to come and join us, we have 5 more places. Let's make it a big old party night on a Friday night. You have more people on screen than you have in the picket line, as they say.
If you see me keep going like this,
picket line, you didn't.
Yeah, if you see me keep going like this, it's because I'm moving my mouse to make sure work thinks I'm actually doing some work.
Yeah. So what
it's right, they're sending the link so they can see you doing some work.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What have you been up to this week, Paul?
I have been, funnily enough, sorting out logos for people. So I'm working on Andy's at the moment. Man, I'm going to do Boo Riders. Boo Riders is a bit more complex, but yeah, basically I've been doing that and a bit of website stuff. I've been riding a lot. Actually, just I looked at my mileometer on the bike earlier. Since I've had the bike in February, I've done nearly 10,000 miles since February.
Well done.
Hey, cracking that mileage up. Bruce is getting himself ready for the wedding tomorrow. Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, a good mate of ours is getting married tomorrow.
Yeah, it's nothing like it. As I say,
me and the missus.
So you've only got one day to talk him out of it, then.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. This is round 2.
32 years to the day I've been with my missus.
You'd have been let out of prison by now.
I would have done, wouldn't I?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 for me. As they say, marriage is a bit like a three-ring circus. You got the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and then the suffering. Here we go. Yeah, Rhythmic's the next one. Come on, Rhythmic, pop the question to her. And talking of Rhythmic, about time you got on and showed off that L'Oreal Air, Rhythmic.
Yeah. Not what you want, Rhythmic. What you really, really want. Go on.
Yeah, come on. Show us your
That
zigga-ziggars.
was brilliant.
Is there a Spanish Girls joke in there somewhere that I'm not getting?
Say again, Paul.
Is there a Spice Girls joke there about Rhythmic I'm not getting?
Yeah,
Have you
there
not-
is.
Yeah, look at his karaoke challenge.
Oh shit! I've got a load stacked up. I haven't had time to do diddly, so yeah, I've got quite a few to watch actually.
Yeah. What I want to know is obviously Rhythmic's pumped out the one of riding the GTR, but where is the one of me and Simon the GTRs? Or,
Yeah, Wolf Tales. Where's our
Yeah.
episode?
come on,
So
where is our
Simon trusted his beloved GTR in the hands of someone else, did he?
Yes,
Yep.
he did.
COVID.
Bloody hell!
Yeah, evening, Gareth.
Right,
And
Simon,
I'll tell you what, he rode it very well. I was very impressed with that.
Hey, mate.
Talk of the devil, and he shall appear. Evening, buddy.
Very rhythmic.
Hey. And in the background, in his best wedding attire, it's Bruce. Evening, Bruce.
Lucy
Even
boy.
You see?
Hey, congrats for tomorrow, mate.
No mate's getting married, thankfully.
Oh, it's not you. Oh, right.
No, it's a good friend of mine and Stevie's, an ex-member of the regiment.
Right.
Good stuff.
Round 2,
Ah.
getting married twice.
Yeah,
Nah,
and
no.
talking to the man, Exeter's here as well. The paramount comes up with a little symbol. The key is put off a range. There we go.
Exeter.
But you can hardly see it. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, you've left your key behind, but there's a little thing in the corner of the screen that looks like a management light that you don't notice until you look down.
Till you're halfway down. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not fair. Rhythmic's got pizza.
I have. I planned ahead, you see.
Oh,
Oh
He
yes,
has a
and
pizza every week. We always catch him eating.
You invite me on at dinner time.
He's young. He lives on pizza.
yeah,
It's
Gareth,
'cause my
Gareth's been
family's-
out on the Pan America. If you happen to catch up on his Instagram feed, and
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah. So we actually saw one at the sausage. It was last Sunday. We were discussing it for a first adventure bike that Harley have put out. It's a bit square on the front end, but it's not a bad looking bike.
It's quite tall, very tall.
Hmm.
Red
Not going
loves
to
it.
suit shorter riders.
Yeah.
I honestly thought Red was going to sell the Vulcan S and buy one when we first test rode it because he just loves it.
And he got on with the height. All right.
Say that again, sorry, Andy.
He got on with the height of the bike. Okay.
It's because it's got the adjustable in it. It sort of
And
automatically
lower.
lowers for him. So
Same
yeah,
as-
not for him specifically, but it was quite good for him.
Oh, failing that, he's got to go buy a bike from Mothercare, isn't he? Really, he's only short,
Yeah.
bless him.
He's one of those, Eddie. He's pretty much stuck on cruisers forever.
Yeah, that's it. You can't have anything bigger than that. I'm sorry, son.
No,
That's the thing with bikes, isn't it? It's like, you know, people like their sports tourers, they like their sports bike, they like their adventure bikes.
Hmm.
They very rarely change their tastes from one to another. Once you find a style of bike you like, then you tend to stick.
Hmm. I never thought that I would get out of obviously sports bikes. I had so many different sports bikes, but then obviously when I got the GTR, absolutely love it. But the more I look at your bloody BMW, the more I want it.
It's called age.
Yeah.
That's when you look.
You've reached that tender age where you've got to ride something nice and simple. There you go.
I think it's literally that. I think when you're young and you're excited and you just want to, you know, not die but be as close to death as possible, and then you think, fuck it, I'll get a GS. Why not? That's just it because it does everything, doesn't it? It literally
It's
does
a bit
everything.
of passage, I think.
Yeah, I'd say that. There's nothing it can't do. There is literally nothing it can't do.
A big influence
I'll
for
make
me.
a cup of tea.
I sort of come into the market of wanting a new bike just around the same time that COVID hit, and unfortunately, bike shows shut down, expos shut down. You couldn't go to Birmingham NEC, you couldn't go to London itself. And a lot of companies stopped making the bikes like the GTR. I think personally, if Kawasaki would have carried on making the GTR, that'd be a hell of a bike right now with tricked out electronics, suspension.
But the thing is, they do make it. They've just not upgraded it because you can still buy new ones everywhere else in the world except for in Europe.
Yeah, I mean, Yamaha stopped making, their 1300 Tourers, and a lot of people stopped, and you just have to edge towards the adventure bike market because they're the only people that have progressed.
That is true.
So the Euro regulations for emissions killed off all the big faulted world, the GTR. They weren't going to make it Euro compliant. So they just stopped selling it in Europe.
They pumped out the H2 to replace the ZZR, but it's not a replacement for the ZZR in any way, shape or form. But it's a decent bike. I get it, but I'd rather have a ZZR.
They're not going to manufacture and spend all that money making a bike just for one small part of the market when they can just sell what they've got to the rest of the world.
Exactly.
So that's the reason why they've done it.
Why the H2? And H2 is a bit of a shot at appeal to a wider audience, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when they brought the H2 out, they were still selling the ZZR and the GTR and all the others brand new anyway.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, it was the Superbikes Championships, motor racing. I think that's where that one was going. And they've just carried on with it. They made an SX out of it. Then they made a Z out of it. You know, it was just that 1,000 litre or 1,000 cc, supercharged engine is just so good for a 1,000 cc engine that they've just migrated it to all their range.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of, Bruce, when you finally do your upgrade?
I'm not too sure. I'll probably stick with sort of the bobber sort of cruiser type bike. But I'll see.
Is that because you're short?
I don't know, to be honest.
I'm looking at one.
It's the older version of Red.
But I don't know. Big Des and his mate Heinz are up again next year for the North Coast 500. So I don't know, adventure tourer sort of bike. We'll have a look.
Nice. How long have you got on your training wheels still?
I'm not going to wait until March.
Yeah.
Once the weather gets better again, because it's going downhill fast up here.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Well, you only get 2 months of good weather a year, don't you, up there? So
No, we get Sunday.
you get Sunday.
A week of that.
We get one on Sunday.
There we go. Guys that do Crazy Dad. Oh, yes. Whose house are you in today?
Just some randomers in it. Stabbed up the family. Why not? Make myself at home.
I want to know, is that water in the background or is that all bottles of gin?
It's my partner's gin.
What I'd rather know is that a cupboard of spoons above it?
Is it the blue house or the white house?
Don't start asking him what he's got there because he'll get his fucking lightsaber out again and start playing with it.
You loved the lightsaber. Don't even at me.
Have you got one of those lightsabers that makes the noise as well?
I've got
proper.
Yeah.
Oh God! Don't ask because he'll get it out and show you.
Get it out. Get it out.
It's got a proper metal hilt and everything. Yeah.
Go and get it.
Balls
they're
up
like,
free.
they're like really expensive. They're about 300 or 400 quid, aren't they?
Yeah.
He'll go get it and he'll do exactly what he did last week. Was he'll sulk because it'd need charging.
It did need charging. To be fair, that was pretty embarrassing.
But have you
charged
charged it up this week?
You guys act like I play with it all the time.
You're only young. You're going to play with your lightsaber, aren't you?
Yeah,
No.
true.
You need to get the lightsaber, turn the light off, and do some baton twirling.
Do some do some little twists and twirls.
Baton swirling.
Go and get it out. Go on.
Yeah, get it out.
Oh my God, I'm trying to eat
Come
my
on.
dinner.
I can't believe there's a grown men in here chanting to you, "Get it out."
Little weird, isn't it? Little
Get
weird.
it out, grab it by the hilt.
It's not.
Yeah, get it out and hold it by the hilt. Yeah.
I'm going to put it on charge for a little bit. And then,
Don't forget to lube it first. Yeah.
lube it first. Yeah.
You know the missus is going to be putting her head in the door in a minute. What's he on about? What's he getting out?
He's getting out his big glow stick.
He's getting out.
I love the way, if we're all quiet, I love the way he's turned his camera off, but he hasn't muted his mic. We can hear the conversation in a
What we need to
minute.
do before he comes back, we all turn our lights off. You'll come back and think, what the hell?
Saving electric, mate. Saving electric.
Yeah, got to be done.
BBB's in the road. So evening, BBB. Batting Biker Birds here, chugging down the canal today.
Chugging.
Big
and
burly
rubbing
bird.
it out.
Did she not say last week that I've got a ball patch coming? I haven't got a ball patch.
Not as much as mine, mate. There's a bloody glow off the top of that.
Why do you think I always wear a hat? Always
Fucking
wear a hat,
hell,
boys.
that
That's
was
why.
bad.
I was toying with the idea of a bit of Just for Men, but I've been growing so long, people would probably double take and think, what the hell am I playing at? So I'm going to just leave it alone.
Unfortunately, I've still got a full head of hair, so I don't know where you're coming from.
I don't know what's going on with your hair, Simon, but it looks far too neat. You need to rough it up a bit, mate. That's better.
Someone actually said to me, he said, well, you know your bike's called the Enterprise. Are you like Captain Picard? I went, why is that? Because I'm the captain. He went, no, because you're going bald like him. I'm like, cheeky.
Yeah.
Yours does seem like it's gotten a lot worse since the last time I saw you.
It's starting to go, mate. It's starting to go. But as I said to the missus, if it starts going that bad, it'll be the Jason Statham look next.
It's the old thumbprints getting bigger, isn't it? That's what it is.
CDB's just gone blind.
Right, hang on a minute. Rhythmic's come back in the room, minus lightsaber. What's going on?
I'm just let me finish let me charge it up.
Oh, right, yeah.
You've got to charge it up again. Look, he's been playing with it all week.
That's a professional one, that when you got to charge it.
He's definitely, I wonder if he's got an account at Papa John's.
So,
they know me. Don't eat Papa John's. That's Domino's. Come on.
Yeah, they know me first name basis.
Oh, Maltesers. Thank you, Oliver.
Turns any more lights on, he'll have to stop ordering pizzas and buy them at £1 a pop from Iceland. He won't be out.
He'll be down the fucking food bank, won't he?
Food banks are running out.
I'll just be raiding all your houses.
You come raid mine. There's fuck all in the fridge. I've used this week's grocery money to run this lot.
I took Boris's advice. I thought, I'll go out and buy a new kettle, and then we ended up buying a new fridge instead. Let's see if that works.
I'll be sorry having the solar panel fitted. Yeah. Oh, it's either that or it's where it rubs on the headboard all the time. That's what she tells me anyway.
That's not what she said last time you said anything like that, is it?
Oh, that's how Luke Skywalker pulled Princess Leia. Because I say for his pocket, she got the wrong idea. CDB said the pizza's gone to the wrong house. He's run the batteries out or his big wand. That's lady. Yeah, there we go.
Can everyone leave me alone?
Oh, Jesus H. I did like the couple that you sent me earlier, Andy.
They're funny, weren't they?
Especially about the knickknacks. Yeah, I was like, oh Jesus Christ, that's a bit. Yeah, that was a good one. That one. I was like, can't share that anywhere, bugger.
Well, you can, but it ain't going to be very popular, is it?
No, exactly. Yeah.
They were saying on the news today that they found 4 new episodes that have never been shown of In Sickness and in Health. I don't think they'll ever put them on the BBC, like.
No.
You can only find them on the dark web now, I think.
Evening, Peaky. Peaky's in the room. Let me bang the stream.
Hey, Peaky.
There we go, Peaky. StreamYard link is up, mate. If you want to come and.
Shall we start running a bet on how many times he comes in before he gets his set up right and he has to leave again? I'm see that last week.
Peaky and Military are like twins. Similar background.
They are a bit, aren't they? They are a bit.
You and Peaky Biker.
All right.
He's very much like your twin.
Is he?
He is.
Does he have a Harley?
Except he's a Brummie.
He had a Harley.
Let me do this.
Oh shit!
Hang on, we're going to do that.
How you doing, Walker?
Let me do this. Yeah, good boy. We're going to do that.
That's your YouTube open, Peaky.
How you doing, Walker? Sound yo.
That's your YouTube open, Peaky.
Someone's got a YouTube going on.
Yeah, it's Peaky. It takes him about 5 attempts to get in yet.
I've done it.
He's been learning all week.
It's only my second time. You know, I was bullying me.
have a little bit of shift around the screens here. There we go. I'm under my logo. Then Simon can have the corner.
If I take them
Oh,
off, that's better, isn't it? So I don't look like
You
everybody
can't
else
put
does.
baby in a corner, you know.
Yeah, there we go.
I like the way we got the ballast at the bottom now.
Oh yeah, you two at the bottom look like you're just about to get your head down and go to sleep.
How you doing anyway, Peaky? All good?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
What have you been up to? Anything good?
Just went out for a ride yesterday. Went to one of the big bike meets around by us. I put it up on YouTube. But I was just saying to Andy today, my channel is literally, I've had about 250 subscribers since Wednesday. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what's going on. I've just, it's just happened. I've literally gone from about I think I was on 257. I'm on about 430 now. So I don't know what I've done, what I'm doing any different, but
It happens like that. It comes in peaks and troughs and everything else. All of a sudden, you'll go up by loads, and then it'll stagnate for a while, and then it'll go up again. I can't explain it because it's happened to me. All of a sudden, I started going up, and then you stall, and you're like, "Well, what's the difference?" But
Well,
I
just another one from me.
tend to keep the same amount of subscribers. I climb steadily about 30 or 40 a week or so. But my view counts sort of sits about clicks away at like 1,000 a day for the amount of videos that we're banging out. But in the last couple of days, I've gone from 850,000 views. I think 13,000 short of 900,000 now. So that's my next target, 900,000 views.
Yeah.
And then obviously once we hit the million, big giveaway. So we'll do something. Million views.
It could also be the weather started closing in and not being so nice. So bikers are now sitting at home on YouTube and looking for stuff. So it could be that as well.
Yeah,
you never
exactly.
know.
Yeah, because Simon's catching me up big time now.
Yeah, I'm going to overtake you soon. I'm going to own all this.
There will be no Friday Night Live. You're getting made redundant.
But none of you are wondering why Rhythmic has seemingly got this never-ending pizza. How big is this frigging pizza?
Hey, I'm a growing boy. Leave me.
He's got hollow legs. If you've ever seen Rhythmic, he's built like a fucking matchstick, right? But he eats like a horse. His legs are hollow.
Firing shots for me.
Actually, were you serious the other day with me? Are you actually considering getting a ZZR 1400 as well yourself?
Yeah. Not even considering. Like, it's pretty much 99. Yeah, I'll do it. I love it.
It's a GS went past his Triumph, mate. He's thought, fuck it, I need a ZZR.
Andy's video pissed me off so much, right? Because he's very smart with what he puts on YouTube. He puts up the bits that make him look insane and then just left everything else out.
Yeah.
I the bits out where the missus is going, that's enough, stop it.
Yeah.
He'll cut out all the bits where he stalls it and he it's a false neutral. And you never see any of those bits. Mind you don't see any of those bits from any of us.
No. Me and Red always bait each other out. We always put something in to embarrass the other one.
Yeah. Like you're singing.
I ruined myself from that. That's my. You
did. No wonder you stopped at 495.
I lost subscribers.
My ears are still bleeding from listening to Rev Bomb singing on the bike. Oh my god.
That weren't bad. It wasn't that bad.
1050. Did they? No way.
I'll tell you who I was really impressed with on that challenge, and he did. It was DNA Dane. He sung Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Oh, that was awesome. And then he did another one after it as well. Just that was good. I was impressed with that. That was really good.
So what's the next challenge then?
I think Red Bomb's coming up with one. Yeah.
Mine's coming up Sunday. I'm going to do it before I head up the sausage. I'm going to disappear off to Simpson and find my little bridge under Simpson. But it will be tunnel. Well, they call it a tunnel bridge. Yeah. But it is.
If you go under it, it's a tunnel. You go over it, it's a bridge.
Yeah. So I'm going to be under it.
Yeah. So it's a tunnel.
I'll be in the tunnel. Yeah. Red Bomb challenge. Everyone said to me, "Oh, yeah, but you do Red Bomb." So I'm gonna head down there to Simpson, drop a couple of Red Bombs, get the GoPro out at a distance, get a few bits of audio, So that is the challenge, to drop the loudest rev bomb that you can.
Right. So Saturday night, Rhythmic, I'm going to come round yours. I want a load of traffic cones. I'm going to cone that road off.
That's all right.
Sometimes I wish I was in the UK. You know, I really do.
I'm gonna.
I'd love it.
If anybody's got any spare traffic cones, I need about 20 of the buggers. So I might be.
I've got
Pop round to the Ringway garage and pinch a few.
yeah.
Buckingham Road's pretty good as well, under the railway bridge there.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be the that's my next challenge, but I should be doing that Sunday.
So you can be doing that in the rain on Sunday. You've seen the weather, the forecast coming up. It looking.
I don't care.
Cool.
Rain is.
I've
rain.
got a Sunday to myself. I could go out, but I looked at the weather and went, "Nah, fuck it."
I've just looked at the weather app. It's clear here, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I was about to say, I checked it not too long ago. Sunday was looking bad, but then I've refreshed it every hour, and it now says it's fine.
Is it getting better? Because if so, I might have to come out.
Well,
I think there's a bit of rain coming to Essex, but it's not supposed to be raining now until Sunday.
Yeah, we should see what happens Sunday morning.
It's coming to that point, isn't it, where every bit of sunshine you're out on the bike now, because it's
making the most of it quick.
Is it snowing over there yet, Stevie?
Not yet, mate. Give it probably maybe a month and a half, then it'll be fucking snow everywhere and minus 40 again. So yeah, I'm literally on borrowed time right now.
Then he'll be having an absolute blast on the Harley, skidding fucking everywhere.
There's no way that fucking thing's coming out the garage when it's fucking minus whatever, mate. No chance.
Well, Sunday you got a 50% chance of
That's
rain,
good enough.
according to
That's good enough for me.
I'll have to come out with you then.
Rock and roll.
I won't be at the Super Sausages this Sunday. I'm stuck in Essex for the weekend.
Oh.
Does Essex know you're going to be stuck in him all weekend?
Essex who? David Essex.
I just realised I haven't got a fucking drink. I'm drinking water. I've got no bloody bevy. What's going on?
Quick, get sponsored. Get bevy.
What it means is if he's down in Essex, he's going to see Gemma to have his nails done.
Maybe we'll get a drink. Be back, boys, in 2 minutes.
Eyebrows.
Right. Steve.
CDB, I'm not out of the
Yamaha.
Yamaha.
What's wrong with the Yamaha?
Yeah,
it's a Yamaha. That's what's wrong with it.
God, bloody hell, Simon. Is there a bike you don't slag off? You don't like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
my one at the moment.
Any bike, none. Like just the Kawasaki. That's it, just the Kawasaki GTR. That's the only one you like.
Okay, someone else said, explain this to me. Why do you slag all the other bikes off except the one you got? I said, well, wouldn't you? And then when you change brands or move, that's the best bike in the world and everything else is shit. That's just nature.
This is very true.
Matt is just
And the man in the bottom corner taught me this because when I got to know him, he used to slag off BMWs like nobody's business. Now he raves about them.
Wankers, you got to watch them, I tell you.
Yeah.
And now you are that wanker.
Now we use that wanker, yeah. No, it's just the nature of the beast, isn't it? It's what you do. Yours is better than everybody else's.
It's how small Triumph Sprint looks in the mirror.
I swear.
You think it looks small in the mirror? You want to try sitting on the fucking thing?
Matt just said he's done with his bike. He's giving it to giving my daughter it, and he's quit. I didn't notice this. What's going on, Matty? How comes you've decided? Is he just completely shut? Have you completely shut it down, or are you coming back with it, or? Because we all get a bit down about doing content, and I know Zed had a bit of a downer on banging content out, and Simon was chatting with him, didn't he?
Yeah. I was chatting to him earlier tonight. Actually, he's doing well. He's doing well with his old Zed.
You've got to go back to the basics, and you know, you're sort of thinking to yourself, "Oh, I've got to do this. I've got to do this content. I've got to do." Not that. Just go back to basics. Get out on your bike and enjoy what you bought it for. Sod the rest. If you're interested in
someone's snoring somewhere. I can hear snoring.
That's my dog. I've got a bulldog.
Ah, right, okay, there you go.
He's literally
fucking hell, someone's fallen asleep. That's early.
Yeah, as I said, I've done 6 or 7 bikes this week, and I think I've done 2 videos. One was the obviously took a Diablo out and done the 2 cameras, But the only other one I did was the SV650 with the Metzler tyres on it. But I've done about 6 or 7 bikes. And I've recorded the footage, but it's just for the garage. And I've got back and I thought, do you know what? I don't really need that footage because the customer didn't want to see the video anyway. I've got it saved if they do want it. But I've only put up 2 videos out of about 8 this week. So there's times I just put the camera on, but I can't be asked just to put the content up.
I think
It's like me. I get 8 hours worth of footage every week, and I only put up, if I put anything up, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I think for me, my best footage is the stuff that it's planned. Obviously, your camera's attached to your helmet. You go out, switch your camera on, shoot the shit, have a laugh, have a joke, turn the camera off, edit it, put it on, and sometimes you think that ain't going to do no good, and it does. It does. People relate to it more when it's a bit more relaxed, I think, than a bit more scripted.
Yeah. There we go. As BBB said, we're all here for you. So get yourself out, have some wind therapy. Best thing for it.
Yeah.
Just get out, forget the camera, get out and ride. All right. If you are going to record, just record it for the sake of just covering your back in case there's car drivers out there. But you don't need to be banging the content up. Just go out and ride.
Yeah. MT, you got my number. Give us a bell, man. Give us a bell.
Yeah. Sometimes you need that, just a bit of a recharge as well. Take your cameras off and just so you physically can't record anything. Just to go and have a ride round on your own kind of thing. So you're enjoying the ride rather than thinking about the content or should I record this or whatever.
Yeah, because someone, I had a comment. Someone messaged me on Messenger. And it's not often that I get people actually go on my Facebook and message me direct. And they said to me, he said, what have you done with your channel? You've shut it down. And I went, no, I haven't. It's still running. I put a video up yesterday. No, your channel in America has gone down. You've taken all your videos off. And I went, I haven't got a channel in America. And he went, oh, it's not you that's Rev Bomb in America. I said, no, that's the American one. He's actually pulled every single video down. And his last Instagram feed, I think, was about a month ago. And when I actually asked about it, someone said, I think what it was, because he head around the freeways in America, just popping wheelies at 100 mile an hour. And I think the police finally caught up with him and prosecuted him for it, and he's been done for it. So he's had to pull his content down now. Yeah. So, But it was a bit of a weird one, that. So yeah, I am not Rev Bomb in America. I am Mr. Rev Bomb in UK. Exeter, how's the GP10 going? My helmet, believe it or not, is up there. I'm just charging it up. The sausage video, with no vlog on it yet. So let me just show you what I've got.
You might want to get one out.
Oh God, he's going to get undressed again.
Maybe
that is the helmet.
Cheers, boys.
So the drift's on the
his helmet out. Cheers, Stevie.
Like it normally is. Down the front is the chip that I think Bruce put me onto this company called Chin Mounts.
Chin Mounts, yeah.
Yeah. So LS2 chin mount, and it fits perfectly on the front with the adjustable clip. GoPro goes on there. They send a free tether kit with it as well, so you get the little tether that goes on the side there, so you can tether up to the GoPro. Just in case it falls off. So you get a free tether kit, you get all this with it. All right, 50 quid for it, but it's 3M, and that literally you can hang that helmet off of that thing and it's not going anywhere. So the glue on it is really, really good. So that's that. Right, we'll plug that back in a minute. Bear with me.
Here, Boating, your chin mount ain't coming by Royal Mail, is it? Sorry.
If so,
the Royal Mail for anything.
And then sitting down here is that's the GoPro 10. So I'm just powering it up at the moment. I'm just charging it up at the moment. So Andy told me 2.7 on that, and then obviously got the medium mod. The only thing I don't like is that you have to take the camera out to get to the battery.
Yeah.
But I went and bought.
It's such a hardship every half an hour, 40 minutes to take the battery out.
Yeah.
It takes 10 seconds. What I find is, if you're going to hardwire that to the bike, don't put the battery in; it'll get too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hardwire it to the bike, leave it.
But it's got it comes all the road mic on the side. That all comes with the TRS cable. Just literally just plugged straight in the back. Job done. So that literally just sits in the little hole somewhere. Oh, up the top. There we go. So that goes up there. That drops in there. All plugged in and job done. So yeah, good investment.
I mean, what I use on my GoPro 10 does if you buy anything from Kois, you get the heat. That's the heated stuff. Like they do like these tiny little batteries. Them like the old fag boxes, basically about the same size as that, and that lasts me literally all day. And all I do is I run the port from there into my jacket, and that's me done. And that lasts me. I've had that on charge constantly for about 12 hours. And that's
Do you leave the battery in on the GoPro while you're doing it, or take the battery out?
That's recording and everything.
You know, when you attach that power pack to your GoPro, do you leave the battery in the GoPro?
Yeah.
See, I find that the GoPro gets really, really hot when you're charging the battery or hardwiring it with the battery in it. So I tend to take the battery out.
Yeah.
Not have a battery in there while it's hardwired up. It seems to be a bit cool.
I don't know why, but I've had it a couple of times when I've removed the battery, I've lost the files. So it's saying it's recorded, and then when I look back at the files, the file's been corrupt. So now I just leave the battery in and just keep it on charge. So
You've not had a problem.
Yeah, I might have had a dodgy SD card or something, but it just so happens when I took the battery out, I had 2 corrupt files. So I ended up buying them. What they're called now. The other batteries that last like an hour and a half. What they're called? Adventure batteries.
The white ones.
Yeah. I've ended up buying. I bought 2 of them. So and they're brilliant. They am, to be fair. They last a good 90 minutes as well. They do easily. It's got 90 minutes on the website.
Extreme weather, or something. They originally brought them out for extreme weather.
Yeah. But like I say, they do last. They do last well over 90 minutes. I've had it recording for over 90 minutes, just testing it, just to see. So if you've got 2 of them batteries, you've got 3 hours there easily. So
they're the same price, isn't they, as the other ones virtually?
Exactly the same. There's no difference. No difference in the price. No difference in the size. Nothing at all. I mean, I've got some GoPro batteries now for the 9 and the 10. They are even lasting 35 minutes. So you just think, at what point are you going to? Well, I've ended up throwing them away now. I just wanged them and just, like I say, I bought these 2 with the white batteries, endurance batteries. That's what they're called, endurance batteries.
It's mad, isn't it? The amount of money you pay for all this kit, and then the batteries last 35 minutes. If you're filming on 4K, then they go like that, man. It's disappointing. And even that GoPro Media mod, which you guys know I've banged on about for a long time now, it's just shit beyond belief. It's awful.
I mean, one thing I will say about the Insta 360s, I've had 2 hours 7 minutes off one full charge.
Yeah.
I used the 360 X2.
The 360 I was using down in Sturgis, and it lasted like way more than the GoPros did, and it was on constantly because I had it on constantly to try and get the whole thing. But the battery power lasted like way more. Like you're saying, it's way better.
Well, what I'm starting to do on my channel now a bit more is use the 360 in conjunction with the GoPro. So I'll get the audio from the GoPro and some of the footage from the GoPro, but most of the footage now, as Andy will tell you, is with the 360 now. So all I do is I detach the audio off the GoPro and put it onto the 360 and then edit it like that. It's a little bit more time consuming, but I think you do get a better video from it because obviously you can turn it and explain and show people. Instead of riding your bike, and you're like, I try and look at the road and look up and Mate,
I was running 5 cameras and a drone in Sturgis, and it was a fucking nightmare to edit.
Yeah.
Well, 5 cameras on the bike, an M50, a drone, and trying to put all that into, I think it was nearly 100 gig, a terabyte basically worth of footage that I've had to fucking edit over the last, weeks and weeks. So, nightmare. But it turned out all right, apparently. So,
Oh, Exeter's just said I'm the Frank Spencer of motovlog. You can just imagine him, can't you, going down the road? Hello, this is Demon King.
Did you remember that? Was it that episode he was on skates, weren't it? He was going under lorries and things and catching hold of the bus. That was funny.
He did all of his own stunts, didn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
How are you getting on with the filming, Bruce? You doing any?
No, not yet. I still need to sort out. I've got the computer that's done. It absolutely just died on me, so I need to save up a bit of money. I've just done a kitchen refit, so I am brassic.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of one of them right now.
I just finished it. I've got a bit of laminate put in the floor.
Funny enough, I was looking at getting a new dishwasher for my kitchen, but the wife said she didn't want to divorce, so there you go.
Nah, so once I get the computer set up, I can start.
I love that.
Somebody did say to me that you can do it on iPhone, iPad, but I don't know.
Mate, you're dead low. You can hardly hear what you're saying. Like dead low. It's like trying to talk to you from the commander seat in the driver's cab.
It might just be this iPad, I don't know.
When you was in the warrior and you tried to kick him in the back of the head. Oi!
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Is that any better?
Challenger, no warriors. Next one up.
Warriors we wasn't CVRTs.
Oh, is it? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
oh, there you go.
CVRTs.
What regiment were you in?
Stafford's I was in.
Oh, yeah, Stafford's. Nice,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
He was your twin.
Nice. Now I know why you were saying the twin thing before.
There you go.
There you go. Well, you've got a subscription from me, mate, that's for sure.
And back at you, mate, back at you.
Yes, pal.
You're not next door in Valley for my son, Peaky.
Say again.
Not Merchant.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Nah, Mike's wedding. I'm saying you're not next door in Valley. You're not Merchant.
No, I was when they emerged in 2007. That's when I got out.
All right, got you.
So I was injured by then, so I ended up getting discharged. So I got discharged in 2007, just as basically everybody was merging into the Mercians. That's who I work for now. I work for the Mercians now.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you're next door to them in Fallon, Boston.
Yeah, they moved in next door, didn't they? And RTR moved out and they moved in.
Yeah, in the pink house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. In the pink. He knows about the pink house, Bruce. Holy shit. He knows about pinkies. Christ.
Who doesn't?
True. Eddie Munster knows about it.
There's only 3 people laughing here.
Yeah, exactly.
Pink House is a house of ill repute, we'll say.
What? Mate, swap over to your phone or something. Yeah, mad Raj.
I heard him, House of Ill Repute.
That's it. Yeah, the House of Ill Repute. Yep. One of our lads came back for. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bruce. Here, it was either Kosovo or Iraq. It was probably Iraq actually by the time Eddie came in, and he literally spent his whole tour bonus. Bearing in mind he was married, he spent his whole tour bonus in the pink house in one weekend. Gone. And then he had to try and explain to his missus where his fucking bonus had gone.
Mind you, did you? Because old Boris Johnson, he's been going on today about the old doing the nuclear power station or Sellafield or whatever, 700 million in Sellafield. There was a comment that was made in the House of Commons by a Tory MP, and it got booed very, very quickly because he said, obviously it's this year is all the forces guys and all the commemorations and everything going on this year. He said, but I'd just like to say thank you very much to all our soldiers from the Air Force, Army, Navy and all the special services. He said, but you're still not getting a council house when you come out. And I'm like, ooh.
What, he actually said that?
Yeah, he actually said you're still not getting off the queue for a council house when you get out.
What a fucking rat.
See, when I got discharged from the army, I had 6 weeks where I was in sheltered accommodation. I had nowhere to live. So you was
Bad, mate,
officially.
and we've got a long way to go to sort of rectify getting out, I think.
Massively.
Person, right, what you need to do is throw away your passport, get over to France, throw away your passport, come back over on a dinghy, do everything you want.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking shocking.
They'll probably kick me out because I'm fucking ginger or something. I don't know.
No, you'll be all right, man. Just stay out the sun.
Yeah. That's what old Jim Davidson got took off the telly for, wasn't it? Because he said that I think it was one of the Royal Variety performances. He said it's great. He said, but all this money that the government is spending and all the bits and pieces, he said, you get to retirement age and our pensioners can't even afford to light 2 bars on their electric fire in the Christmas.
Bad, man.
And they took him off telly for that.
Yeah, I was saying on my channel today, well, yesterday, I was in the shop to me, getting some groceries and stuff like that, and there's an old boy in front of me who's about, I don't know, 80, late 70s, early 80s. And his comment to the cashier was, "I've got to get my electric first, and then I'll struggle through the rest of the week." And I just thought, you know what? At 80 years of age, man, you shouldn't be doing that. You've worked your life.
Exactly.
This shouldn't be happening.
Sorry, state of affairs. And I mean, it sounds like Simon's counting his coins right now to pay his lecky bill.
I am. I've found nearly £1.
Oh, put that in the piggy bank.
He's counted up his change from the picket line because he stood there with his hat and people have been putting.
There's your ones, your twos, your threes, your fours, your fives.
No, picket lines are too long on them. I've got, just in case you didn't know, we're out for 2 days next week, Thursday, Friday, so don't expect anything.
Saturday, Sunday, or Monday either.
Because it won't get through. It won't get through. If it's anything like we went out Wednesday this week, and on Thursday it was like Christmas on steroids. The amount of work that came in. Of course, there's so much work you just can't do it. You physically cannot get through it. So well.
So is that not where striking sort of backfires on you? Because all you're getting is a backlog, so you're having to work twice as hard.
No, but it's got to get cleared, isn't it? So they give you overtime to clear it.
Yeah,
Right,
Zed's got a damn good answer there. Yeah. Brilliant answer.
Yeah.
Zed, that's right. That is Zed. Yeah. I totally believe that. At the end of the day,
Zed there, is he? What's happening, Zed?
If you know, at the end of the day, if you sign that unwritten check for above and beyond your services, the minimum they should give you is some form of accommodation to live in when you get out.
100%.
You're not asking for a job. You're not asking for any kind of special anything else. You just want what everybody should have is a right to have a roof over your head.
Do you know what? I haven't seen, obviously I've been over here now for going on 7 years now, and I haven't seen the difference between the Canadian military, the way they get dealt with when they leave, the American military, the way they get dealt with when they leave, compared to how I got dealt with after fucking 25 years of service nigh on. It's fucking embarrassing, if I'm honest. There's nothing. And you guys, Bruce and Picky, because you've been there, you've gone through it. And Zed and Rev as well, you know what I mean? And anybody else I'm missing, by the way, I apologise if I do. But, we've gone through it, and we're almost like, thanks very much, see you later. That's exactly what happens. Here's your pension, laughing, you're going to get taxed on that, if I can have some of that. And it's literally, I'm glad that I was in the position I was towards the end of my career where I got to move to Canada, to be based in Canada for so long, and then, get out and live here. But because it would have been a whole different story if I'd have had to go back to the UK with my family, with no house, with no, nothing. I mean, that's the onus is, you say that the onus is on people to buy their houses before they leave. Yes, they are. Fine, I get that. But there's guys out there who can't afford to do that. Lads who are, senior NCOs can afford to do that, or maybe even, the junior NCOs. But if you're talking about privates and troopers, they're getting out after, because there is lads who've done, 20 odd years and they still stay as a trooper, or 12 years as a trooper or a private. They can't afford to go and buy a house. So, something's got to be done for that. Even Lance Corporals that, got like 5 kids.
I agree with Stevie, because I've been over America a lot, and I see how the veterans are dealt with over there compared to us, and it is fucking embarrassing. It is completely embarrassing. And you're embarrassed sometimes.
So whereabouts in Canada are you then?
I'm just outside Calgary, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess you did a Bathurst, didn't you? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, you did the Bathurst.
That's where I finished my career, mate. It was the RQ Tech at Bathurst for the last sort of 7 years of my career, and that's how I managed to stay, and been out now since February this year. So.
Oh, fair play, man. Is it working for you? You all right, like?
Yeah, mate, sounds. Yeah, I've got a new job and pays the bills and shit like that. So yeah, I'm more than happy not to get to fly around North America on my Harley, so I can't complain too much, mate.
Fair play, man. I love Canada. I did. I absolutely loved it.
It's amazing, mate. That's exactly why I stayed here.
Yeah. When you get to Edmonton on the last ride, you get kicked out of all the fucking hotel rooms because you're pissed up and fucking pissing in bottles and shitting in the sink and stuff like that. So that I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We had because we were up. I think we did the ride out of Eclipse on Sunday, and obviously Andy and Rhythmic disappeared off. They buggered off playing Boys Will Be Boys. I got left at the back with Steph and a new rider. But when we got there, we spotted first time I'd seen one, a Yamaha Nikon. Beautiful looking bike. And this Nikon turned up and I went over and had a chat with the guy and I went, oh, bloody hell. I said, you've got the old back patches on there, lest we forget and everything. He said, yeah. He said, I'm Welsh Dragoon Guards. And I went, oh, it's a couple of the old Forces boys over there, me as well. He went, oh, what are you? I went, Signals. He went, oh, fucking Scalies, we don't talk to you.
Brilliant.
You have to keep the Signals on board because that David got the fucking batteries.
Yeah.
You ain't getting nothing moved without us, boys, I tell you. They should have a veterans card that affords some discounts on restaurants, except like US troops do. We do one. Yeah, we do one here.
But it's not out yet.
They do like the blue light card, but we're. I signed Eclipse up to the Forces discounts thing. Yes. You can actually advertise the garage, so anyone that's ex-Forces or ex-services can get 10% off a service. All you got to do is show your card. Even a veterans badge, if you've got your veterans badge or your papers, or you can. I normally say to people, he said, "Oh, I ain't got my veterans badge." Oh, have you got your payroll number? And he went, "Oh, yeah, that's the one." Yeah.
So I've got that one, but they're also bringing out an actual veterans one.
All right.
But it's still in the process of going through wherever Parliament and all that sort of stuff.
Mm. But the thing is, most people know their payroll number because if you didn't remember your ID number, you didn't get paid when you went down to get your wages every week.
Yeah, you have to slap your tabs in, don't you? Slap your tabs in, say your army number, your payroll number, then you could get paid.
Yeah, but we had one bloke come in. He said to me, I said, "Oh, what's your payroll number?" And he went, "Oh, it was 16 blah, blah, blah." And I went, 16? And he went, "Yeah, I'm sure it's 16." And I went, "No, it starts with a 2. They always start with a 2." And he went, "Oh, it might have been. I think it might have been 23 then." And I went, "All right, so you're ex-SAS, are you?" Because the Signals boys were always 2 6s and 2 7s.
Yeah.
If you happen to be Remy or regiments, you were normally 2 3s and 2 4s. And that's the easiest way. Just spot it off the payroll number if you know your payroll numbers.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was spicy.
What was that?
What is spicy? See?
Nice.
It was spicy.
Who's on the bit? Oh, it's Stevie, isn't it? No, Stevie's
No,
muted, isn't it?
it's Paul.
It's Paul.
It's Paul.
Yes, sorry.
This is my son Oliver.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
What do you say?
Just realised it's 9:20. What are you still doing up?
I'm
Yeah.
my brother.
Waiting for you to tuck him in, obviously.
Yeah.
This is my other friend Harry.
Dad, if you're allowed to sit there playing on your computer, I'm allowed to play on my PlayStation, sorry.
Well, yeah, they're probably on their pads. Oh, charming.
Charming!
Nice one, mate. For a nice big fat fart next. Go for it, son.
Sorry, boys, just shutting down work. Give me a sec.
All right,
No.
Sonsy's here. Evening, Sonsy.
Evening.
Yeah.
I need to see if my lightsaber's charged.
Let me go and put the StreamYard link up one more time. We've still got 2 spaces. Grant is off to check his lightsaber is charging.
He's going to play with his wand.
No, he's out with it.
Stevie's going to miss it, look.
Oh, he won't, would he? That's
No,
all right.
got to turn that.
I'll show Paul like this so far. So like it's the proper like metal hilt like hinted blade and everything,
Oh,
and then
nice.
like a dueling blade and everything. Yeah, so you can proper use them for dueling and stuff.
Should we all turn our lights off?
We-
Hang on.
Oh God, here he goes. Even if
It's no good, Brave. You're gonna have to turn your screen off as well.
Yeah, Red, your screen's mental, isn't it? At least like Paul's whole kitchen's there gone dark.
I've got a 27-inch screen here. That's why.
Right. Hang on, let me turn my.
I've got to turn it back on. I'm getting scared.
Right.
Does it make
Turn
a
my
sound?
lights off, boys, but it's still fucking daytime, so it wouldn't really help.
Yeah, that would help. So,
Oh my god, that's mad.
so that's
You
just
wouldn't want to fucking lie on that in the night, would you?
right, and then just one click of it.
Oh my life. Here you go, guys. My mate's got a lightsaber.
Oh my god, he's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, he looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He probably is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You can change the colour. Let me try and change the colour. I don't remember if I remember
Is
it.
it real? Yeah, it's real.
Oh, there we go. So you got. Wait,
Oh.
there we go. Different colours
Look at that,
now.
how cool.
White. I don't know what colour that is. Oh, there you go. There's
Hey.
blue. There's blue like Kenobi or pink, one of them.
So when it strikes another lightsaber, does it make the sound? You know, the
Yeah.
crashing sound.
Wait, hang on. If I can get it. There's the striking.
You notice he's got like he's got the wrist movement and everything like down to the T, man.
Yeah, he's young. He's got very supple wrists.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've played with it a bit too much, so I know a little bit.
Yeah, me too, mate. That's why I wear glasses.
There you go. So if you battle
What's
one,
the pink?
And also, we have an Iron Man action figure.
yeah, you can constantly knock it. I think if you hold it for 2 seconds and then, nope, maybe it's 1. That's as if it was getting struck by the Sith lightning. There's loads of things it does, and then if I hold it for a few more seconds, it
See you later, Zed.
There you go.
That is cool. I want one.
How awesome was that?
I feel
Totally
enlightened.
worth.
I feel enlightened
Totally
and
worth.
privileged to see
Totally
that.
worth the 200 quid.
200 quid.
200 quid.
200 quid. Fucking hell.
I know,
I'm
right?
complaining about fucking gas and electric.
And here I am, yeah, 200 quid lightsaber. Just
You could have bought the medium one.
200 quid for a lightsaber, or you can fill your bike up twice.
I wouldn't even mind. I wouldn't even mind, and I feel bad even saying it, but it's not my only one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Does
embarrassing.
Red come round? Do you give him one and go, can we play with our lightsabers?
Can we play with our lightsabers?
Rhythmic, have you got a girlfriend?
Somehow.
Are you sure?
She's make believe. She's make
We
believe.
have one right now.
Yeah.
It's actually his sister.
She's in the other room playing with the other lightsaber.
Yeah. I never let anyone else touch them.
Going down the wrong alley here, man.
all kinds of fucking weirdness this is, I tell you.
and the conversation takes a
I got
downward
the air, he's
slope.
right. I got the air going for it and everything.
So it's like a proper jet. All he needs is the cape now, then he's like the old Obi-Wan Kenobi hood.
Yeah.
Probably got
You got to grow that beard now, where you actually
Can you-
tie up.
Get
the
it,
bottom of the
yeah.
beard. Yeah.
Can you say hello there?
Oh, hello there.
Oh, here we go. She's just there for the one action.
Yeah, literally.
Oh,
Maybe she didn't have it out earlier. That's why she's not here.
Oh, dark turn there, like.
We're going to get a drink back in a minute.
To be fair, Simon, you've got a Halloween party and you're something coming up. Who knows?
Yes,
I could come as a Jedi, mate.
that would be funny.
That would be funny.
That would be cool, actually.
turn up the fucking Spice Girl.
Simon Jones himself.
He'd turn up as the spice singing Jedi.
Yeah. Oh,
We combine the two. Yeah.
Oh, but would he be allspice?
I wouldn't even mind. I've got other nerdy collectibles as well.
What, Simon? He'd be Old Spice.
Is one that you guys probably will find as well very nerdy. But I have a ultra Pokeball that lights up as well. When you hold the Pokeball, it lights up, and if you press the middle button, it will do it as if it was catching a Pokemon. So it will flash a few times. It will flash red, so that means I haven't caught it. But it comes in a nice display box and everything like that. And again, that's just to impress the ladies.
I'd like to introduce everybody to the rhythmic biker, age 12.
I'm beginning to wonder how much you actually get paid to do your job. I'm thinking,
Hey,
far too fucking much, obviously.
I've told you, the council pay me a lot of money to do very little.
have you got any vacancies? I'm looking for another job.
Yeah, I know, mate.
I've done my stint of farming. I can drive a tractor now, so I'm looking for a new challenge now.
A new challenge.
You
Yeah.
can
There we
run
go.
around with the fucking. You can run
You're
around with
up
the
to
fucking.
change your
Harry
name
Potter one with
to
him.
Spice names. Go on.
Fancy a
The
game of Quidditch, boys?
Quidditch.
The council ain't a challenge, mate. There's nothing challenging about it.
So
I mean, just to give a bit of perspective, when he says he gets paid a lot for doing very little, he's in charge of filling up potholes.
I'm not even. Yeah.
I've got a question about that.
Not doing a very good fucking job, are you?
He's not.
I'm not.
I was looking at a Facebook feed earlier, and one of the guys said he'd hit a pothole, damaged his bike. So my question is, when you get the proof of where this pothole that's damaged your bike, what actually happens, and do you get compensation for damaging
About
your
6
motorbike?
years later.
Yeah, you got to. So first you got to prove it. So you got to prove that the pothole was there. Then you got to get a mechanic to actually say that it did cause damage to the bike. Then it then has to go for a legal procedure and a procedure. And Simon's right; it does take a long time. You can get your money by all means. You can claim off the council, but you got to wait.
Takes a while, then, does it?
A little while, yeah, but you can do it.
They made it so hard and long-winded, you might as well not bother, is what they've done.
We're coming up to that time of year where all the claims start to come in now because it's just before Christmas and everyone's skint, so they want the money before Christmas. So
but they get it right before Christmas 2025.
Fucking frame.
Yeah, broke my car in half.
All my elbows were smashed up.
Yeah, my subframes fucking smashed to smithereens.
And then it's one of those, like, because I'm the inspector, like we only have like 4 inspectors, and if someone's claiming off our roads and it's like a bad accident, then the council goes to court if they want to fight it, and then the inspector has to go to court as well. But we're never prosecuted. We're just there because we are the guys who do it. I've only ever been to court. I've only ever been to court once, and that's because some 70-year-old tried to sue us because he apparently hit an island at 50 miles an hour. He didn't. He must have been hit doing a ton. So, but they try. They try their best.
I bet all them potholes come out of your way.
Is that mid beds or is that?
No, that was our. Where was that? That was just outside of a little village called Kensworth.
I know
Kensworth, and you got Caddington.
Oh, yeah,
and it's like Watling Road or whatever it's called. But yeah,
Watling
he hit an island. To be fair, it's a 60-mile-an-hour road. He claims he hit the island at 50, but there was nothing left of his car, so it just didn't look like a 50-mile-an-hour crash. It looked like it was well a ton.
All right. So you actually get the people out to analyse it and
yeah. Well, it's all done by the police, isn't it? That stuff. The police have crash investigators and stuff. We're just
collision investigators.
Yeah, we just take what
they
say.
Get them out.
Yeah. He was suing us anyway. He said he'll see us in court, and he said it was dangerous and it was our fault, and we just wait for the police to give a report, and then we make a decision based off that. Easy work. Very easy work.
So if he's making a fraudulent claim or trying to take the piss, does he get?
Yeah. The police then have to go with him because he's obviously made a fraudulent. If it's proved in court, isn't it, that he wasn't doing what he said he was, he's lied, and he then effectively on a claim. It's a fraud.
Bit naughty, isn't it?
The old folks' home.
I'm only fucking 45.
What you haven't figured out though is that Rhythmic's the care worker for us all.
I am. I feel like the care worker. Yeah. God.
Is he the only one who can have a drink without having a piss after every second point?
True.
You say that. That's why I always feel like when I'm with Red, I'm always like, I can moan about, I don't want to turn 30. I don't want to turn 30. I feel like we can't do those moans in here. I feel like everyone just goes, shut the fuck up.
I don't remember my fucking 30s.
I can't remember my 30s.
I'm still 4 years away from 30, so I don't know. Hopefully I'll remember them.
Yeah, shut up.
There he is. See?
Folded.
We ought to set the screens up in age order, but then I'll be back in the top corner again. So I'll leave Simon.
Yeah.
I think I'm older than all of you.
How old are you, Paul?
I'm 54.
You're young.
You're younger than Rev.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but older than me.
I still to this day say how surprised I was by how old Zed is. That really threw me.
How old is Zed?
Yeah.
How old is Zed?
Well, he
49.
just turned 59, didn't he?
Really?
Yeah, tell me about it. You're not
No
like,
way.
he looks incredible, doesn't he, for 59?
He's not 59.
No, I thought Zed was 49.
He is 49, not 50.
He's 49, yeah.
Yeah, but it still threw me. Yeah, that was it, 49. Still threw me.
Right. We know what he failed at school in, maths.
I failed maths. Yeah, you don't need maths to work for the council.
No. How many times you feel today?
All of them, yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm the oldest one here out of all you lot, anyway.
You are.
Yeah, thanks. But I don't look it. I don't look it.
You want to see a magic trick with my cigarette? Here, I watch it.
It's 97.
Oh, here we are. BBB. I thought Zed was in his 30s. Yeah.
There you go.
It's all that whiskey and Bucky. It's pickled him.
It depends what you drink, isn't it?
It's Scottish silky tones that makes him seem younger, isn't it?
Yeah.
He looks older in real life.
Oh, does he?
He's just very photogenic then.
What I miss?
Yeah.
We were talking about how old
We discovered that Red Bomb's the oldest.
Oh, that fucking hell. You didn't need to. That's not a surprise, is it?
I know, but we let Rhythmic sort it out, so it took a while.
There we go.
My math ain't great.
Oh, Boo's 62 in November. Ah,
Yeah, but he's not in here, so he don't count. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Must be
Right.
wrong.
Your challenge then. In your middle of your name, put your age.
Right.
If Boo can still ride his S1000RR without having to be stretched and pulled off it, he's doing all
There we
right.
go. I've done mine.
Wait, what if you've got 3 names?
50.
I wouldn't even know how to do that.
Wait,
You just click your name at the bottom and then just put your age in.
I'll put it both
Edit
sides.
name. There you go.
There you go. I'll put it both sides.
There we go.
I'm going to put mine at the end, just to be different.
Paul, 60. The 25-year-old military biker. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 49. There we go.
49 3/4. Oh,
Yeah,
Andy.
dropping now,
brother.
Just think, Rhythmic, I could be old enough to be your dad.
Oh, God, what a terrifying thought.
Does that mean you've got a lightsaber as well, Rev?
Yeah.
1400. Oh, no, I read that wrong. Sorry.
49 3/4.
Yeah, that's your fault, Paul. There we go.
I love Paul's Act 9.
Juvenile.
Hey, I'm liking the fact that I'm second youngest. I like that. That's awesome.
I'll tell you what, military, you've done well there.
Well, appreciate it, man.
You don't fucking look it like, but you've done well there.
The beard. That's what it is.
That's what it is, boys. Huh? Beard and the tan.
You wait till you start going grey, Stevie, then you know it.
Oh, but the thing
Oh,
is,
mate, if I take my hat off, I'll look 44. Trust me.
Yeah, come on then.
the thing is, I can override anybody's street.
Oh, look at that hairline.
Boy, you should leave that hat off.
That's what happens all the years of shaving your hair off. When you
I
go
can
on
help
tour
Steve. The
and-
glare I got there, I can't see. Jesus Christ, look at that.
He
Holy
knows.
shit, you got a solar panel.
I look like a tit implant.
All you guys are doing is convincing me never to cut my hair.
This
Just
is
keep
the longest
on.
my hair's ever been.
There we go.
The problem is, Rhythmic, is the longer it gets, the gravity pulls it out.
Nah.
Yeah.
It'll stay like this,
But
mate.
I'll tell you what, with that length, you could have one wicked comb over, couldn't you?
Oh mate, I'll have enough to cover myself.
He lived his 30s. He'll go for the fucking Phil Collins look.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm going just.
Matty's 50. Robones is 55. What would say some guys are down before and what's that proof? Oh god, it's gone
the audience back here. They're
sideways.
misbehaving.
It's gone slightly sideways again tonight.
Who's changed my name to the L'Oreal biker?
It's great when you can override people's biker names from.
I was going to say, what's happened there?
Hold on. There we go.
Is what he really, really wants.
Rev was the waiter at the Last Supper. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, that's a big cigarette you've got there. Yeah. Jesus.
Fucking hell.
I'll put you back now, Rhythmic.
I bet you test rode his cross before he had it as well, didn't he?
Hey!
Wow.
Hold on, let me go back into that one. Put you back. I just hope Phil's not in the chat watching because he's going to be, what the fuck is going on here? There we go, Rhythmic, you're back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
MC's got a 29-year-old daughter, so yeah, I'm old enough to be Grant's dad. There you
Definitely
go.
old enough. Give me a hug, Dad.
They do say it's not hard to make old people. Like, I tell you what, I did a gig at an old folks home. I told the joke. They'd all suffered from Alzheimer's. I told the joke. They laughed. I told it another 24 times.
God. As you can see, Rev is working his way through his 1001 bad jokes book tonight.
I was gonna read out Andy's one about the knickknacks, but I thought no, that'll get me a YouTube ban. That
Read it out.
Old shit like jokes. I love that.
And I'm sure Andy will post it up in the private chat.
How brave are you feeling?
Not that. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, Andy doesn't want to be cancelled, mate.
No, you're right. It's on Rev's channel. Rev gets cancelled, don't you?
Yeah, Rev gets cancelled. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Let me just have a look. Hold on.
I've got
Hold on. There's a couple. Oh, BBB, a lady never reveals her age. Good job, I ain't no fucking lady. 37. There you go.
Finally, someone in their 30s. I was thinking we're missing that.
There we go. Let me go back into the YouTube, share them up. Let me just have a quick look.
How come Biker Bird has never come to the Super Sausage then? Is she too far away?
She's been to the garage.
Michigan.
Maybe she doesn't like the sausage.
They prefer the lightsaber.
Fucking hell, Andy.
Oh no, my monetization is still green at the moment. I wonder how long that was last.
Oh, we can soon fucking sort that fucking out. No fucking problem.
Yeah, it went yellow very, very quickly last week.
It did, didn't it? I'd had a bad day, all right.
Oh, here we go. I've got no kids, Paul. Can't always get away.
I've just got it.
Get a sidecar and you can shove him in the sidecar.
Oh, can you imagine a Michigan with a side? That would be awesome. To be
I would pay to see that.
That would be awesome.
Andy, that's class. That's
Yeah,
great.
but then
The thing is, Michigan with a sidecar, it'd only go round in circles, wouldn't it?
Have any of you not ever ridden a bike with a sidecar?
No, I haven't.
I'd love
Yeah,
to
that
give it a
old.
go.
I always wondered how easy they are to get the sidecar up in the air.
Yeah.
Just steer the opposite direction. You'll get the wheel up. just do it like you do with a normal bike. Just counter steer it, and the wheel will come up on your own.
Look at
I
that.
mean,
The
this is-
professional
Yeah,
monkmeister's in. Professional monkey, what's happening?
Hey, monkey!
After.
Spider monkey.
I'm
I agree.
surprised he can understand.
There should be subtitles at least.
Yeah,
Monkey.
there's no way he's going to understand what the fuck we're saying.
I don't know. Do that in here. You make a right old mess.
Once you get past Leicester, innit? I always look at Leicester, the line. Anyone up at Leicester, that's it. You're done.
That's
can't
it.
Be
do
careful. I can
anyone.
see that all going Pete Tom. Yeah, I'll give it here. I'll do it.
I'm posh as fuck. I am.
What's funny is him trying to say that he stuttered a few times, so he knew it was bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they are a bit posher up north because they get out of the bath to piss, didn't they?
We don't have baths. We have showers. We got room for baths.
Monkey says I'm lost. Mate, I don't blame you. He couldn't understand a fucking word I was saying when I was face to face to him. Never mind on a fucking live stream.
Got no chance.
I'll just keep quiet.
He's got a live going on tonight. He's live from 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock tonight, I believe.
What's that in our time?
Like 1 a.m. or some shit.
Nice.
Way past your bedtime, Rhythmic.
Well
Yeah.
past my bedtime, mate.
Me and Simon were still up. What time did we go off last week? About 1:45.
There we go. For everybody that's not subscribed to Professional Monkey, get in there and go and check out some of his stuff.
It'd be well
There we
past
go,
my
boys.
Yeah, it was near 2 o'clock we got off last week, Peggy. Yeah, near 2 in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
I was
I
fucking
can't stay
hammered.
up all night
I
on
was
the
on the
internet.
Spice
chatting.
World.
Oh, man.
Off at 2.
Can't go up on. You got potholes to fix.
I know, right? Yeah, the roads don't fix themselves.
Or not,
Exactly.
maybe.
Or who cares? I don't
They
care.
might do a better job if they did.
True, eh?
They should maybe leave them, and then you can class that as off-road, couldn't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind. The most thing I ever write down on anything is continue to monitor. I love that phrase. Continue to monitor.
Continue to monitor.
You can't get a whole car in it yet. Continue to monitor. Yeah.
Continue to monitor.
Everybody bought a GS. Rhythmic would be unemployed.
Yeah,
Doesn't Canada
literally.
get any potholes? I mean, with your weather and temperature extremes.
Well,
In Canada.
Taking
Nah,
over.
it's
Talk to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm asking, does Canada get issues with potholes with your extremes of sort of like the weather
Oh.
going from as
Yeah,
hot as
mate.
it does to cold?
It does. It's pretty bad, to be fair. I mean, obviously, there's always crews out after the winter's like gone. Obviously, it takes the road up, mate. There's like giant holes everywhere because it goes from plus 40 in the summer to minus 40 in the winter.
Yeah.
So that that differential is quite large. But yeah, I mean, there are always guys out making this fucking potholes from hell everywhere.
Right.
And it
Yes,
takes them
mate,
all
you've
summer to fix it.
That's my new excuse in the books. Hey, it could be worse. You could live in Canada.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So when we've fucking bought a Canadian bullshit Trudeau dick face, then we'll be coming back to Scotland, I think. Buy a house in Scotland somewhere.
Oh, talking of Canada,
Up north,
Stevie,
mate.
I was chatting with a friend of mine. He plays for Carrie Underwood, Jimmy Ehrman.
Yeah, the Western people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He bought 20 acres of Canadian mountain.
Really?
He said there's this little dirt track up to the top of the mountain. He said it's no good for anything. You can only get a 4x4 up it. But he bought 20 acres and he's built a log cabin. He cleared a patch and built a log cabin. Got a little stream, so he's got a generator in the stream. A generator's electric. But he lives off grid. He said because he likes the peace and quiet.
Yeah.
But chatting with him, oh god, it's a couple of months ago now. And I said to him, Jesus Christ, what's that on your kid's hip? He's got a 12-year-old and a 7-year-old. And he went, oh, it's their handguns. And I went, 7-year-old carries a handgun around? He went, yeah. He said, because up in the mountains, he said it's not for the fact that personal protection, it's protect you against bears. He said, so when the kids walk down the mountain to school to get to the school bus, it's about half a mile walk down the side of the mountain. So the kids carry a handgun just in case. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Is it bear? He said, yeah. He said, bears in Canada, you don't want to mess with one.
No, mate.
Wolverhampton.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, don't mess with the bears in Liverpool either. I think we've had up to 12 grizzly bear attacks this year already, and I think 6 people have died from the grizzlies just in the Rockies there. So yeah, it's pretty bad, man. People just this is the thing though. There's a lot of dickheads out there who just wander into the fucking woods with no bear spray, no nothing to protect themselves. Most of them, 90% of them, are tourists from like Japan and China. Oh, hello, let's go walking through the woods, and obviously they get munched. So
Did you say bear spray?
Typical red arses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
bear spray.
Yeah, bear spray.
Is that a thing? What the fuck is that? Lynx?
Yeah, so it's like it's about to use that as an example. It's about that big, the can, and on top there's like a safety catch, and it literally is pepper spray, but like on steroids, and it fucking sprays out like 20 meters to them and stuff. It's good
like
shit.
That bounty hunter guy that used to be on telly. What's his name?
Jeremy Beadle.
No, the bounty hunter that used to be on.
Dog the bounty hunter.
Yeah. He used to have one of those pepper sprays. It was like one of them garden things you pump up.
Yeah, that's exactly that. Yeah.
See you later, Howie.
See you, Howie.
Bye, Howie.
Howie.
Yeah, the most legal spray you can get is either Lynx or Fab.
Oh Jesus! Yeah,
it's supposed to make you tastier. Yeah, that's very.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Boating bikes. That's the best Japanese impression I've ever heard.
Thanks very much.
I dared do me one about the Iraqi in the desert with the Irishman. Then that will go very, very down the pan.
That was some idiot with a pop bang exhaust. We're in Essex, mate. There's loads of pop bangs with idiots and their BMWs.
Oh yeah.
Boy racers.
Oh, Rhythmic's gone. He's just having some technical issues. I wonder where he disappeared. His lightsaber's drained all the power from.
Got to put another 10 bob in the meter.
Yeah. He can sell his spoon collection.
Sugar spoons, yeah.
Yeah, he's off to Weatherspoons. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh God.
So what are we all drinking tonight then?
I am on the old famous Foster's.
Why haven't you done much?
What?
Oh, Brewdog.
Brewdog, nice. Goblin IPA.
Yeah,
nice. You fuckers, I'm on the coffee, look.
That's on next.
Oh,
I'm
coffee's for the morning, that's it.
I can't drink. I've got a test in the morning, so. Yeah. No, I'm doing the Class 1 HGB, so I've got my theory and hazard in the morning, so I've got to get my ass out of bed in the morning and get out there.
If he's in the army, they used to give that shit to you. You don't even need to do anything, just drive around the fucking square.
Yes. Jump, can you shut that door? Yeah, sound passed.
Yeah, the last time I parked on a square was down at Sandhurst with my disco van, and I got pulled off very, very quickly.
The Razman had you, didn't he?
Oh,
yeah. That was Jim Davidson's fault. Go and park big car park just to the right of the main hut. It's got all the lines on it. Oh shit! And it was the parade square.
Do a disco for all the fucking Rodneys.
Yeah. All the what do they call them? Ruperts back then.
Yeah. Still call them Ruperts.
Yeah. The best one was though, because the old RSM, he had colour sergeant, and they said to me, "Whatever you do, watch out for hissing Sid, because he's a right bastard." At Sandhurst, and we went down. We stood in the sergeant's mess with the RSM having a drink, and it went deathly quiet. And this guy stood behind us, and we turned around, and he went, "Oh, hello, Sid. Nice to meet you." And he went, "These are my two boys." And this guy's going, "Oh, you don't look like a hissing Sid to me." He went, "So nice to meet you." So. It's like, oh, fucking hell. That was the reason why they called him Missing Sid. Yeah. BBB's just said, "Good luck, Simon. Kick it ass." Yeah, kicks his ass. Yeah. He'll be fine.
Military biker. What's that you're drinking? What's that gin?
That's gin, mate. Yeah, that's it's where the hell is it? Rhubarb and something gin.
That's a bucket of gin, isn't it?
The Fever Tree tonic.
That's posh,
Posh as fuck me, bud.
Obviously, you got the sergeant's mess.
Oh yes, you know.
Video on YouTube of a chap using bear spray. Bloody works.
Yeah.
So I'll be fine. I'll just take my ex-wife with me, then I'll stay away from me then.
You know.
Oh,
I'm only drinking gin because I'm out of beer. That's the only reason I'm drinking that.
I've got half a bottle of Buckfast downstairs, but I'm riding in the morning, so it's just the one tin for me, unfortunately.
That's fucking hell. That's bad shit, Bucky, as Bruce well knows, and Zed.
Oh,
It's bloody good stuff, though. It's got a kick to it.
no,
See, I like the old spice rum.
Mm.
Yeah, the Dead Man's Fingers, the spice rum. I love that shit. I do. I could drink that. Just get you fucking bladdered, but it's nice just to sit there and drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to drink Southern Comfort back in the day. Is it even still around now? Southern Comfort?
Oh, yeah.
It's still going, yeah.
I used to love that. I couldn't drink it now, though.
I'm a big whiskey man, so I'm from whiskey country, so I can't really say I can't drink it.
You got no excuses, have you?
No, I've got.
The thing is, I like a whiskey. I'll have the old Lafroig or the old Bells. Bells or the Glenfiddich. Lafroig, I think it's called.
Tell them, Bruce.
Lafroig.
Lafroig. There we
go. Lafroig.
Yeah, well, whatever. The only one that I tend to order, it takes me 4 weeks to get it. Yeah, and you can't get Crown Royal in the UK.
Oh, don't talk to me about Crown Royal. That's what fucking Full Throttle Hog was giving me at the Buffalo Chip the other day. That's you've seen the shots. That was what I was shotting, man. It was horrible shit.
Oh, it's good stuff. Crown Royal is good stuff.
No, I live up near. I've got Macallan, Glen Farkless, Aberlour, all the big names. There's probably 150 distilleries all round about me.
Jesus.
I mean, I've
That's
got
what
1-2
I'd like
miles
to do.
down
I'd
the
like
road.
to go up to Scotland and do the old whiskey tasting. Well, sorry, Scotch tasting.
Yeah. Well, that's where I stay is called the Whiskey Trail.
Whiskey Trail.
You can go around, I think, 7 or 8 distilleries.
I'd love to do that.
Yeah. And even the bike riding is brilliant.
Well, yeah, I'd like to do that famous 500 mile.
The West Coast 500, the East Coast 500.
Well, me and Simon missed out on it.
500.
Yeah, me and Simon missed out on it this year, so hopefully next year.
Yeah.
No, I ain't going back up there again. Fuck that. I'm going to go ride somewhere warm.
I did it this year, the beginning of this year. How long did it take me to get to bloody Scotland on my Triumph?
Well, a week and 4 days.
We went from obviously the Midlands up to Inverness in one day, and that was 8.5 hours riding. But then every other day, then we did no more than like 150, 170 mile.
Yeah.
After 3 hours on my trophy, it felt like I've been bum shagged by a rhino. It was just.
It's amazing how you'd know what that felt like to compare it to.
You told me.
Oh, he's had plenty of crims in the back seat. He knows.
Yeah, don't pick up the soap, bitch.
Yeah. If when I go back up there again, I'm only going to do literally the west side. So
yeah.
What's it called? Is it the Crag? Is it the Cragnabar? I don't know. Is it the Cragnabar?
I think you said it last week, didn't you? You was talking to Stu about it last week.
Yeah.
But that old west side was just fucking amazing.
No, I haven't bought no. I missed out. I forgot it was on last Saturday. I was going to do it, but life got in the way.
Yeah, as it does.
A massive bill came in. I was like, then my car's been in the garage for a whole month, so I blew my top at BMW. So I've now got a brand new M Sport 420 diesel sitting outside.
Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't
It's only a
used my
courtesy
car
car, but it's
for
going
3
to take me
months.
for a little while, whilst I ignore their phone calls, like they did for me for a month.
So, yeah. How long you been out now, Bruce?
7.5. 7.5.
I was going to say, it's just before I fucked off, you were just about getting out, weren't you?
15 minutes, so.
Aye. There you go.
Because the regiment left.
Yeah, so it was about the same time I got posted to Bass, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Jesus. Wow.
Time flies.
Doesn't it, mate? Doesn't it ever?
It's fucking ice Batterses. I love Batters. Especially when you could do the picking up all the shit after when everybody went home. You
Range
could fucking
clearance.
Yeah.
Aye.
just go
Evening,
laugh.
Ali.
Yeah. Range clearing.
You can.
Go,
You
we
see
got
it
some-
differently when you're permanent staff, mate. You definitely see it differently. That's for sure. It's not as exciting as it would be, when you're just coming in as battle grip and stuff. That's for sure. But yeah, it's. I know
Oh,
what you mean.
God, not twos is here. Welcome, buddy.
There's a few new names I've not noticed on here before.
Oh, we had some big ones. Professional Monkey, I think he's got about 72,500 followers, so he's massive
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah, he does. It's because I put it on the old Milsey Biker Instagram, so told everyone we were here.
Right.
Let's see, I'll have a look in a minute.
Let's
Yeah,
have a
speaking
quick...
of military bike Instagram, read your messages. I sent you one,
Oh,
Stevie.
did you?
Aye.
Hang on. Hold.
Let me just share this one up as well. So if you haven't subscribed to Gliding on Twos, 567, good channel, that one. He does some really good stuff on that.
No, he's a good guy,
did-
man. No, he is a good guy.
I'll tell you what, he did a review on that Can-Am, and bloody hell, for a two wheels up the front, it's not my cup of tea, but bloody good review that he did. So yeah, that was quite a good one on the Can-Am. So what's Ali said? Robbie on the bike down here, to be honest, but she's down there. CDB is back again. He's in the sideline somewhere.
Yes, sir. There he is. The monkey's still here, man.
Yeah, Monkey's still here.
If you've got nothing to do, come on in and say hello, maybe.
Yeah, jump in. Come and say hello. Tell us about your channel. Yeah. Let me just.
He's
let me
always
go.
busy, man. Busy busy doing alley rebuilds.
Probably, yeah. Let me just go back to his channel. So, for those of you that missed it earlier, let me just jump back onto that one. Professional Monkey. There we go. Let's copy that one. Put that back up on the link again. If you haven't subscribed, Professional Monkey, guys, there we go. Links down there for Professional Monkey as well. So, yeah, go and. Yeah, I'm actually working still. There we go.
Told you. Work.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm glad I got to meet him
there we go,
downstairs.
new sub. So, new sub.
Boom. There's an anonymous biker as well.
Hey, anonymous egos.
And AB's here as well. So we're getting some wicked people coming in the stream tonight. My baby's recently paid. Bless. I bet the weather will be fab weekend. I'm away and can't write. Oh, bless. Yeah, good thing I'm not paid by the hour. I'm inefficient as hell.
Yeah, I have that fucking drama as well, man. No, he's a good bloke, Professional Monkey. I met him for the first time in Stages, and he's exactly how he is on his channel. Genuine bloke. Really, really tough.
Yeah.
A top geezer, as I called him. He's like, "Did you call me a geezer?" Like, yep.
And
like,
DNA Dane's here as well. So evening, Dane. Welcome along, buddy. It's StreamYard links up if anybody wants to jump in on the stream. I've got room for another 3 more. I can get 10 in. I ain't paying any more for more people in here, but 10 does me.
You can fit 10 in your hole.
Yeah.
Nice.
Quite comfortably, apparently.
Yeah.
Been used and abused.
And he pays for it.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, shut up.
Give him a denty stick.
Oh, that dog, we only heard it snore and bark now.
Mate, he's a 40 kg bulldog, mate. You don't move much, to be fair.
No, fair enough. A 40 kilo bulldog, you don't have to move much, do you?
Just sleeps and eats. That's him done.
Yeah.
Sleeps, eats, and shits. Yeah, a bit like our one. Yeah.
I'm at the itchy stage with the beard.
Let's go, Anonymous. Yes. Next weekend, I'll be there watching.
Simon beat the Lions.
Go Eagles.
Yeah. EAGLES Eagles.
It's all gone quiet again now.
He has, because everybody's playing with their phones.
I'm not playing with my phone. I might have been playing with something else, but not my phone.
Yeah.
He's
You're
waiting.
playing with Rick's lightsaber.
Yeah, he's waiting for his next bits to turn up for the custom install part 5.
Yep. That's on the way.
What's the next bit you're putting on it though, Stevie?
There's loads of stuff, mate. The guys at Advan Black have been brilliant to me. There's a whole plethora of stuff coming. So I've got to put there's a new light that they've brought out. I've got to put that on, which I'll do that this weekend. A new headlight. It's called the Attack headlight. It's fucking phenomenal. It really is phenomenal. It looks amazing as well. I've got the lowering blocks to put on the bike as well. Again, all from Advan Black. So yeah, brilliant people.
You've got very understanding.
He's not even kicked in yet.
What?
I was just going to say, you've got a very understanding partner, wife, then that lets you spend shitloads of money on your bike, then, Stevie. Or do you
Never said I was spending money, mate.
What, you're getting freebies?
Well, this is the thing about having sort of sponsors of the channel. They send you stuff to do reviews on and obviously do install videos and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, really good.
Blimey.
Yeah. I do pay for stuff, mate. I'm not in the city and I get stuff for free all the time.
You're turning into a Canadian.
That's the first time I've ever heard a Scouser say that. I do pay for stuff.
That's not bad.
Usually they have to walk around clapping. Make sure they're
not.
Yeah, Monkey. They are good at plethoras, mate. They are. Just to give you an example of Monkey and Steve from Sick Baggers did a whole in one day, a whole full. They had this black road glide, and by the time they'd finished adding all the Advan Black parts to it, they stripped it completely, added all the Advan Black parts to it, and it was a gorgeous blue road glide by the end of it with all the Advan Black stuff on it. It was unbelievable, man. It was nice to see, and obviously Monkey and Steve did the job on it, and it was really good. And it was good to see it live as well, man. You know, I was there watching it happen. And it was actually pumped out on quite a few channels as well. I think Professional Monkey's channel had it on. I know Steve had his on Sick Baggers and the Advan Black channel as well. So it's outstanding, man. Really good. So, and the colour match, by far, the colour matching that you get from Advan Black is second to none, man. It's unreal. Really good.
What order you got, Mucker?
I've got a Street Glide Special, mate, 2021.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
I play. When I bought my BM, I got rid of my
Man United red.
Fucking hell.
I had one of them new sport glides I did when they first come out over here.
Oh, did you?
But, yeah. I did a lot to that.
When you said had?
Yeah, I got rid of it when I bought the BM.
Oh, did you?
Because basically I'd done 73 mile in 12 months on it. So I was just like, you know what? It's like 14 grand sat in the garage doing football.
Yeah, I get it.
So
mate.
in the end, I ended up just selling it just to pull a bit of money back, really.
Yeah.
But a couple of years ago, I built a 883 chopped, like a bobber style.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do is once I get a bit more room back in the garage, I'm going to build one again.
Nice, mate. Nice, man. Do you regret getting rid of it?
Yeah, 100%.
You do, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I had like on the side, if you look on my channel, when you get through my channel, I had these drag bars put on, and there was literally like that big, and it just licked out flames constantly. It was fucking amazing. It pulled like a train. The lad who did the setup, the ECU setup for me, basically stripped everything off and just put it all as a custom ECU, and it pulled honestly like a proper wheelie in first, second, and third. Honestly, it was fucking amazing. I could check that out. We got up the A41 up towards Chester.
Yeah.
So from Wolverhampton up towards Chester, I could go up there and I could overtake fucking sports bike round corners on that. It handled like a fucking dream. And it pulled like a train. It was fucking amazing. Like I say, literally, it's the day he picked it up, he drove off in the van. I was just like, shouldn't have got rid of it.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
mate, life's life it does things for a reason, obviously, and then life's never too short to replace something and buy another one, mate. I mean, I always wanted a Harley Davidson, street glide or a road glide or a bagger of some sort, because I'd always had bikes previous to that, but obviously I'd never had that level of bike, as it were.
Yeah.
And then when I got the Sportster, when I got over here, it was a 1200 Sporty, but it was custom. Everything on it was custom, and I fucking loved the way it sounded. I loved the way it looked, and everybody was always, regardless, come up to me and say, "Wow, that's a fucking great Sportster," blah blah blah. And in the end, I just got a little bit too, because I was doing the same miles as everybody else was doing. You know what I mean? I'd go down, do 2,000-3,000 miles on this Sportster when everybody else was on the the touring bikes, and I was getting a little bit too old for having a Sporty now. And that was it, man. When I got out, it was always a thing that I was going to treat myself to a sort of as a leaving present to get a red touring bike, either road glide or a street glide. And there was no road glides around at all, and it was like a 12-month waiting list for a new one, and so on and so forth. And the one I've got now, which you'll see, is absolutely immaculate, man. It's billiard red with the black, so there's no chrome on it at all. And it just looks outstanding. It was like the right bike at the right time. And I love it. I absolutely love the fucking thing. It's unreal.
Like I say, if I had the cash, I'd probably go for something like a street glide. I would, if I had more money. You know what I mean? Not money ain't an option, but if you had no budget, like I'd have a street glide. But I do fancy building another one, 100%, because it was quite nice. Quite well, yourself.
Yeah.
Ex-army, your fucking head's a bit all over the place. All you want to do is keep it doing something all the time. So
exactly.
That was a 6 or 7 month project for me, and I kept the bike, and then I literally went to a bike meet. Blake went to me, "If you ever want to sell that, I'll have it off you." I went, "Name your price." And he went, "I'll give you this." I went, "Sound, come pick it up tomorrow." Off it went. That was it.
Oh wow, fucking hell.
But yeah, I'd like to build another one and do like a bit of a. Now I've got my channel, do a bit of a channel on it as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try and document a little bit what I'm doing each week.
Well, that'll bring the subs in, mate. That's for sure. If you're doing like a build on it, mate, then that'll definitely bring the views and the subs in.
Definitely.
I'll do it how I did it.
Subbed you, Peaky. I didn't even realise, but I've not subbed you, but I've done it now.
Oh, then I'll reply, mate. I'll do the same to you as well. Look, thank you. Yeah, but like with the 883 I did, that was from scratch. Nothing at all. I just bought a frame. I ended up buying 2 engines because I bought the wrong engine to get into the wrong frame. So ended up having to sell that one and buy another one. But it's just one of them. And then, like I say, it just went from there really. But it was like a proper little short little bobber.
Yeah.
19-inch A-pangers on it. Look the bollocks like.
Well, mate, if you like doing all that sort of stuff, you'll certainly enjoy Professional Monkey's channel, man. That's all he does is just strip bikes apart, rebuild them, put stuff on, and everything he does is fucking tip top stuff. It's really good work, and there's the humor in there as well that he adds to it, which is why he's got that many subs that he's got, is because he knows what he's talking about, and he's not your average. Oh, this is me putting something on type of shit. It's funny. You're watching him; it's hilarious to watch, and that's why he's a top dude, man. He really is.
Blimey, he's got 73,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
I used to watch that Del Boy's Garage, but he's starting to get a bit much now.
Yeah.
I break things most of the time. Yeah, he does break things as well.
There you go. Subdue Professional Monkey. Actually, I didn't realise he was on the stream. There's loads I've got to catch up on. There's not enough hours in the day to catch up with all the content that's coming out at the moment.
Yeah, you're
Did you see the... I don't know if you caught up with it earlier, Stevie, but the other Rev Bomb's gone. The American Rev Bomb's gone.
Has he?
Yeah, 53,500. He's taken all his videos down.
Fucking hell.
Maybe
Someone said that he got reported for popping wheelies on the freeway or something.
Yeah, I'm not into that shit, to be fair, so good, fuck him.
Yeah, so yeah. 53,500 followers, and he's taken down his Instagram, he's taken down his YouTube.
Jesus.
That usually means that they do all that when they get put inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't make no profit while you're inside, can you?
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's probably why it's down.
Yeah.
Not that I've never been inside, like. Not just...
I was going to say, how do you know?
In the glass house.
Yeah. That's where I grew a beard.
Yeah.
There we go. Andy's subbed the Pro Monkey as well.
Must have gotten popped, yeah. And he gave them all the. Well, yeah, exactly. That's what someone said to me. Has he been hammered away for it? So, wasn't surprised.
Wow.
There's an awful lot of on the Facebook feed, because I obviously into motorbikes is the same as you lot, but on my Facebook feed I'm getting an awful lot of these footages from these young guys on these very powerful bikes taking all these bends and doing all these silly things, not even wearing the correct gear. I just cringe when I look at some of this stuff. I'm thinking you're just a squid waiting for an accident to happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Max, I think it was Max Wrist that proved it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's one of the ones I'm talking about, actually, Rev, because he features quite a lot. I'm surprised he ain't been fucking potted yet. He's a complete.
He has. Yeah, him and his. I think it was one of his friends that got wrapped up really bad. The two of them actually crashed on a mountain road.
Yeah, I saw that.
But you know, it was, as I say, save the speed for the racetrack.
But there are people that actually sub it just for that, for the cringe factor. They almost want something to happen. That's how they get their subscribers, though, isn't it?
Yeah. People are just waiting for something to happen.
Yeah,
but then
exactly.
you look at someone like RJ, Royal Jordanian, he literally just rides around London on that Nougat, just dropping a few red bombs, scaring tourists. But it's just normal riding. And I think he's on 2.5 million followers now or something.
Yeah, he can't go to the bike shed anymore because he gets mobbed, doesn't he?
Yeah, everybody wants to see him down at Bike Shed.
Yeah.
But then Premises goes down there as well, and he normally pops in and out the stream every now and then. So Prem will pop in, but he tends to hang out at Dunstable Downs or down the Ace Caff. So met him a couple of times. Nice enough guy, but bloody hell, he's big. I think he's about 6'2", 6'4", but he literally turns sideways to get through a door. He's a big old boy, but he's as nice as pie.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing now, the Ace Caff in London just ain't worth going to, especially on the Friday nights when it used to be the best. But
yeah,
I've not even been there yet.
Don't go in an evening.
It is now.
Yeah, it's just full of the young lads on their little crotch rockets, as they say, just riding around.
I find it stressful on a Sunday morning trying to get a bloody space to put my bike in the Super Sausage, let alone Ace Cafe. I wouldn't have a hope in hell.
Yeah.
I am going to go to one Ace Cafe next month or later this month. It's going to be that one. Orlando. That's what I'm going to be.
What, they've got an Ace Cafe in Orlando?
Yeah.
What's that when you go to in Oxfordshire? What was that one there? Is that
That's the H Cafe.
That's the H Cafe.
I want to go there. That looks pretty good. You get a few famous people go there, like Henry Cole and.
Yeah, they live out that way, don't they? Yeah, and if you go with Rhythmic, don't worry. Not Rhythmic. If you go with Red Bomb, don't worry, you'll get lost. So.
Yeah.
That's what
Sat-nav only knows Super Sausage, mate.
I know. We went out there with Nick and Dave, didn't we? And you got lost.
Yeah.
I want to go to H Cafe before the weather starts turning because it's getting a bit unpredictable now.
You best go now then.
Right now, go.
How did I not know about this Ace Cafe in Orlando when I was there? Fuck.
How many are there?
Hey?
They got one in Tokyo, Japan, or something like that as well. And there's a couple around the world. There's one in Germany, I think.
Is it turning into something like Hard Rock Cafe where they got one in every?
Yeah, it's kind of going that way. It's kind of going that way. But the problem with the one in London is you've got such a little scrote element go down there that the old bill come down and just clamp down on everything now.
Yeah, that's the problem though, isn't it? It starts to get a bit of a funny name.
I've been to the Ace Cafe in Orlando twice. I went one year and I hadn't finished completing it yet, so I had to go back the next year to actually go in there.
Yeah, we had it obviously last Sunday, but was it last? Yeah, it was last Sunday. We did the Super Sausage run. Come out of there, obviously. I think Andy left just after me, but came out of there and it's on. I think it's the last part of my Super Sausage run. GTR takes on a sports bike, and they were goading me all the way down the dual carriageway. I'm sitting at 75, and then as I pulled up, they're all looking behind me, laughing their heads off that they'd gone flying past me. And then obviously underestimated the GTR. That thing, when you open it up, and I gave that full bore, Simon. Jesus Christ, it shoots.
Yeah. It does, doesn't it? For a big fat old girl, it moves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Trouble
Peed
is,
all
you've
over.
got nothing to prove. You've got nothing to prove on a GTR. There's no point in like spanking it stupid because it's pretty much the fastest bike on the street. I don't understand why people want to race you.
But I'm really not interested in racing some of these kids on bikes because they're absolute lunatics, and if they come off, they're taking you out as well. And
Yeah,
I'd rather it was just them in hospital, not me as well.
Yep.
That's the main reason why I got a big capacity bike, because at the end of the day, you're sitting on something, you know it can go, but you know it's nice to have the power when you need it, but there's nothing to prove. There's just no point in doing all that shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
To be honest, I quite like the GSs because, like I say, I've all I've done before this was obviously sports bikes and race and track days. So, you know, when you get a little 600 come up your arse and you're on your big tractor like that.
Well, I just let them go. They just
Yeah, but it's funny just to take the piss and overtake them around the bend on the outside, just to point to the apex and say, "Mate, you're supposed to be there, by the way." And then you can carry on now, mate. Prove my point.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Andy. I had a lovely one in today, and the guy's got it up for sale. BMW K1300, and it's only done 4,500 miles. And he said, I've had it 4 years. He said, I've got it up for sale. I don't ride it, but first MOT. That was a gorgeous bike. Beautiful.
I quite like the K1600. There's a guy that goes to Oakley that's got one. It's absolutely beautiful. This thing, absolutely beautiful.
When we did that Euro tour, one of the lads on there is it a BMW SX1000? Is it?
S1000.
Mate,
you got the S1000.
Yeah. Boo's got one.
It's got the panniers on the side.
Oh, right.
The panniers on the side.
It's got panniers on the side.
That's the Kawasaki ZX.
SX.
The 1000 SX, yeah, with the panniers, yeah.
That's the H2 SX, yeah.
But when we got into Austria, I took the panniers off that and I had a blast on that round. That was a lot of fun,
Yeah.
and it handles like a dream.
It was a good bike.
Handles like a dream. You point that into a corner, and don't matter where you want that to go, you can put it, aim it, and you just as soon as you hit that throttle back, man, you've gone. You're like a rocket ship. It was nice, proper nice bike. Or again, it's one of the bikes where you're going to get in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah, it will take your license.
Yeah, 100%.
My mate Dave, he's got a Triumph Speed Triple, and he discovered the other day that he can mess around with the modes on it. He hasn't had it that long, and he decided to put it onto track mode, and he nearly put it in a field. And it's amazing how much it changes the characteristics of the bike when you start messing around with all the settings.
Yeah.
But yeah, he learnt the hard way just to put it back into road
what
mode.
we got now? Rhubarb and ginger. Oh,
nice.
I've switched up a bit. I've got Bucky and lemonade now. I've had to water it down.
Bucky and lemonade. Don't tell Lockwood.
I've got an empty cup of coffee. There you go.
See you, Monkey. See you later, mate. I'll be there for the live.
Fresh and Monkey.
Yeah, cheers for coming in, Monkey. Much appreciated. Have a great evening, buddy.
Right, to be honest, the Bucky is more a West Coast thing in Scotland.
It does taste good, though.
Where'd you get it?
I got mine in my local corner shop.
Yeah, most shops they'll sell it.
Never had it.
It's lethal if you drink it neat. It is lethal.
The fortified tonic.
Yeah.
Just wreck the house juice. That's what we call it.
Yeah. I think it was the night that me and Zed were on, and we had a bottle each. Zed finished his bottle and obviously went on to Simon's live stream. I ended up spending most of the night in the bathroom chucking my guts up.
That's just a waste. Exactly.
Yeah,
Don't do that in the army. You don't do that in the army. You
Jonesy.
stick back in the glass and have to re-drink it.
Oh yeah, been there, done that as well. Yeah.
The amount of times you used to see the lads just walk, because it being in a Scottish regiment, the guys would just literally walk around at the weekend drinking Bucky out the bottles, like the bottles and bottles and bottles of the stuff, man. It was fucking
Well, you
horrible.
had, what's his name? Dave. One of the guys, Dave, can't remember his last name now, went back to Scotland and got a boot full, filled his car up with bucket.
That's right. Yeah.
And back across.
Yeah. Oh, Davey. What's his fucking name? I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Evening, Jonesy.
He was one of my operators on the tank.
Wasn't Davey Mullen, was it?
No.
He
was C Squadron.
C Squadron.
Yeah.
Roger.
The one that was driving around the parade square with a bottle of bucky, but still driving, speaking to RSM.
Well, I'm going to call it quits, guys, and get those two little shits off to their bed.
Cheers for coming in.
Take it easy, pal.
I will see you all
Take
soon.
care, Paul. All the best,
Stay
mate.
safe, Mucker. Stay safe.
Be
There we
safe,
go.
mate.
Right, Jonesy's with us. I'll just pop Jonesy's link up. So if you want to go and follow Jonesy, that's his link. That's up there for you.
Jonesy's a good man. Another one I met in Sturgis at the Deadwood Cigar Bar.
Nice.
They're big into the cigars and shit like that, are they, in Canada?
Mate, I brought a ton back with me from the cigar bar in Deadwood. It was. Jonesy said, "Oh, we'll meet you in Deadwood," and we're like, "Whereabouts?" Like, he said, "Oh, just there's this little place underneath the Fairmont Hotel." It's like, "All right, cool." And when we got there, we realized it was an actual cigar bar. And if you watch, when you see the video, man, I think it's episode 4. I think anyway.
Yeah, I watched it.
Well, I show you around the cigar bar and stuff, man. It is mint, isn't it, Bruce?
Fantastic,
it
absolutely fantastic.
Unreal, really cool place. And that's where obviously I met Jonesy down there. But yeah, brilliant place. Sitting there smoking a big gigantic cigar in the basement of this hotel, the Deadwood Tobacco Company. Was unreal. Literally a stone's throw away from where Wild Bill Hickok got shot.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah, unreal.
Well, I've just had a comment off somebody saying that I look like Thomas Shelby.
Is that the whole?
A lot of it.
Nice. Thomas Shelby doesn't have a beard, FYI.
No. He's got black hair.
Exactly.
But I'll take it.
Yeah, Jonesy, you're right. It's a badass place, mate. It was top call with that place, man. We had an absolute great time when we were down there. Superb.
It's one of the places you could sit in every night, I think.
Yeah, easily. Yeah. Do you know what got me as well when we went down there? Because we were riding, obviously. When I asked for like a Coke and stuff, he's like, "Yeah, here's your Coke." And I went, "How much?" And he went, "Nah, man. We don't charge for Coke and water and stuff like that." I was like, "Wow, brilliant." I was like, "This is ace."
Christ almighty, if you go and get a Coke in a bar over here, it's normally about £4.50. You can get a bloody pint of Doom Bar for like $1.99.
So that when he said that to me, it went with the whole cool vibes of the place, man. It was like it just summed it up for me, to be honest.
He's
brilliant.
back.
What happened, Andy?
He's been pressing buttons again, hasn't he?
What was you doing with that hand that's out the way?
Yeah, his sound's gone now as well. Yeah.
He's muted himself. Turn your road mic on.
No.
9.
This is a real no this time. It's not the same as it was with Red Bomb earlier.
Here we are. A quick one for you. Moving a bigger place next year. DWC. There we go.
Really? Hopefully it's still got the same vibe, man, because that would suck if he moves to a bigger place and it loses that whole...
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, man.
That would suck.
So, anybody seen the Facebook post what Teapot One put on when he finished that fucking stupid ride he's doing that electric bike, lying on the floor asleep, knackered?
Oh God, yeah.
Nah.
Blokes in tatters.
He did look a bit worse for wear on that.
He did. He was in bits. I texted him. I just says, "Mate, you look absolutely on the bones of your arse." And he was just like, "Mate, I've never experienced anything like that in my life." He goes, "I'd never do it again." I was like, "That's what you get for getting a fucking electric bike, though, you daft twat." But
yeah,
it's up to him.
Was good though.
Oh, we lost Moreno.
We lost.
I'll be
Bruce is
interested
gone.
to see what he says about it. To be fair, whether because obviously they're looking at sponsoring him, that bike is. So whether he'll come out as saying whether it was good or bad, whether he'll be not honest or how honest he's going to be.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many charges did he do? I think it was something like 52 charges or something.
You can't ride your bike knowing that you can only get 60 miles before you got to start looking for the charging
Mad,
point.
isn't it? That's mental.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
stupid.
don't know. Bethel only has to do about 4 to the super sausage. It'll last him a month before he has to recharge it.
And
Bruce,
the amount of times he goes there, it'll fucking ride itself there.
yeah. All right, take my hands off the handlebars and just right. Who needs cruise control or autopilot? It knows its way.
The first automatic bike, self-driving, riding. Yeah.
Yeah. Mind you, that bloody Tesla last Sunday, he didn't have to get the old wave back. Yeah. I think, what was it? Steph was in front. There's me shielding the learner, and you see it on the rear camera. He's coming up the outside. I'm watching him thinking, you ain't getting past, but I'm moving over. You're not coming through. And he's still you can see him in the mirror doing this at me. And I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. You ain't coming past.
Should have
Get
kicked
on
his
with
fucking wing mirrors off, shouldn't you? Because
Aye.
them cameras. Should have kicked his wing mirror off. It's probably about 400 quid.
And the rest.
Yeah, and the rest. Yeah. Here's something to open your door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get them to do that. So that's what blockers are for.
About 600 quid might be for a replacement.
That's what that guy was saying on that BMW that we were chatting about. He said he caught a car. He said he's got the tiniest little paint scuff on his engine bar. He said, but he took out the rear door, the side door. I'm like, yay.
Yeah. And he's got one little scratch like that.
Yeah, he's got one little scratch.
Yeah. He's open the side up like a fucking can of beans.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. If it had been a Lex Moto, it would have fell apart.
Well,
But yeah, just shows you what them BMWs are like, though. Bloody hell. And I'm still following that TE that's on eBay at the moment, 24 grand, but it's got every extra on it. I'm like,
that was like, to be fair, that was like mine. The actual bike I bought, I sat on, but I didn't test ride it. A bloke basically bought it, and the deal had fell through. So they rang me, and I was just like, "How much is it?" And they went, "I think it was 23 and a half. I think it was." I went, "No chance, 21." It's
lottery bike.
That's my first and my last offer. That I ain't going to go any further. I'll walk off and go somewhere else and get somebody else. I want it, don't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
And then literally, I didn't get off the car park, and he come out to me. He was like, "Yeah, let's do a deal." I was like, "So happy days." But my bike, that's got everything on. You know what I mean? I ain't had to do anything really to that. Anything I've done is stuff that I wanted myself to put on.
Right, Rev, I've sent you a picture, Rev, of there's a guy DS on GS that rides a GS the same as me and Peaky. Car pulled out on him. He swerved. I swiped the car. There's not a single. Hang on. There is not a single mark on his GS, but that's what the GS done to the car.
There we go. If you can let it adjust itself.
Can't see it.
Send it to you, Peaky. Seriously.
Send it me now.
Swiped the car. As the car pulled out, he swerved and he's hit the car with his bars. And he says he's looked over his bike several times and he can't see a single mark on his bike. And I'll send it to you now. That's what he's done to the car.
Oh, here we go. Green Lantern Ninja, guys.
Steve, can you see that?
Oh, we can see that better. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Folded the door.
On the GS, not one mark.
Wow.
That is definitely
a fucking mess of that.
Yeah. What's the most comfortable bike I've ever rode? The one I've got now, 2021 Street Glide Special, Harley Davidson.
Mine's got to be the Ultra Glide I had when I was in Orlando a few years ago. Yeah.
Nice.
Probably the bike I got now, to be brutally honest, because like I say, I've always all I've done is track days and race, so everything's fucking concrete hot. You know what I mean? It's rock hard. All the suspension's rock hard, so they are built for comfort. So this bike now. It's I can quite happily sit for, not that we do, but I could quite happily sit for 3 or 4 hours and just plod along.
Yeah.
Saying that,
I love my GTR. That's the thing. I absolutely love it. It's really comfortable. Of all the bikes that I've ridden, the GTR is probably the best. And we did all that run all the way down to Pulborough and all the way back, and it was the most comfortable ride ever.
Yeah, I must admit, my Harley was nice. That was. I think it's the seat. It proper up your arse, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's comfortable.
So there's only one more bike that I want to add to the stable, and I can't find one at the moment. The nearest one I've found, and I'm haggling with a guy at the moment. Where is it? Is this thing? I'm after one of these.
Jesus.
Yeah. Road legal KTM 420, but it's a 2-stroker.
Yeah.
But you cannot get them for love or money. Not a decent one anyway. Most of them are rolling sheds. But I'd love to have one of those just for the sake of just doing a couple of off-road green lane days.
What's that? Coal? What was that coal?
It's got a log burner in it, yeah.
It's older than God's dog, that was.
That's 1978, that one.
Fucking hell, man, that's when I was born.
Great bit of kit, though. Great bit of kit. 2-stroke engine, goes forever.
Wow.
But, yeah, can't find one. Can't find one anywhere. But the funny thing was, the ZX7, it's gone. The Ninja has now left the building. So it's sold. It went all the way down to Cornwall. It went to Red Roof. And he phoned me up the following day, and he said it's really weird. I went, what's that? He said it got delivered. It went left on the Wednesday, turned up in Cornwall on the Thursday with another load of, because the guy took 4 bikes down. So I dropped the bike off, and the guy said, I just want to run it down the bottom of the road and run it back, private road. So no crash helmet on. He drove it to the bottom of the road, drove it back up, and he's sitting there and it's ticking over. He said, and this guy come out the house, storming up the road, and he's thinking, oh, God, he's going to have a go because I rode it with no helmet. And the guy looked at it and he went, oh, sorry, mate. No, it's all right. He said, I thought I recognised the bike. And he went, oh, why is that? He said, no, it hasn't. It's not got the stickers on it. He said, but I thought I recognised the bike. And he went, why is that? He said, oh, I'm sure I've seen that bike on YouTube. And he went, oh. And then he looked down at the back wheel, on the hugger, on the Pyramid hugger. It's got Glam Goth Barbie, which was my ride partner. And he went, that's not Rev Bomb's bike. It used to be Rev Bomb's bike. And he went, well, the guy did YouTube. And then, of course, he looked in on the key ring, and it's got Rev Bomb on the key ring. And he went, that's Rev's bike. Why have you got Rev's bike? He said, I've just bought it. And he went, oh, he said, you'll love that bike. He said, go and look on YouTube. There's hundreds of videos. And the guy went, I don't watch YouTube. What's YouTube?
Oh, my God.
He'd never heard of the guy who's 64. He's never ever watched YouTube. So he went on the other day. He said his son found all the videos, so he's been watching all the old Ninja videos. But he loves it.
You know, small world, eh?
I know, yeah. But this guy recognised the bike, and he messaged me and said, "Your bike's in Red Roof." I went, "Yeah, I know. I've sold it." And he went, "Oh, bloody hell!"
Wow. Well, listen, boys, I'm going to drop off. I've got to go do some bits and bobs around the house before.
Thanks for popping in, buddy.
No worries, man. That's a good show.
Nice to see you, Stevie.
Yeah, nice to see you all. Bruce, enjoy that fucking ginger bastard's fucking wedding tomorrow.
I will
Hey,
do.
pass on my regards, will you, pal, please?
Well, definitely, mate. Definitely.
To everybody. But yeah, guys, always a pleasure. Thanks
Cheers,
everybody
buddy.
for that, and see you
See you
guys
tomorrow night.
Yeah, if he's around, I'll see you tomorrow night.
I'll buy you popcorn.
Hi. Take it easy, boys. See you later.
Bye.
Quick one from Dane. He said, does anyone use an action camera that's not a GoPro, not 360? Simon uses Drift. I use Drift.
And he's got a Drift as well.
Or if you want to go cheap, go down B&M and buy one of those.
I've got 3 of them.
they're all right for crap footage, but you've got to put them in the maximum setting. But they're still crap.
Yeah, but you can enhance that on
Yeah.
post edit, can't you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can. But I use them like, for example, if I don't know, there's 3 or 4 of us going past the junction, I don't want somebody pinching them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Andy's just said, there we go. I use a Ghost XL as well as a GoPro. Boating Bike has just said I've got a Technologic as well as a GoPro. Drift XL, about 130 quid. Yeah. Hell of a lot cheaper than buying a GoPro 10, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a lot of problems when I went to drift. It wouldn't update. I bought that. Was it the 4K? If I can remember, I think it was the 4K or something. And I bought that. I just had nothing but problems. It wouldn't update or nothing like that. So in the end, I just sent it back. So
the only other one I use is hiding back here. That one there, and that's the one I use for me rear shots, and that's the Drift X. And that literally just clips in the tray at the back of the bike, and I get my rear shots off of that one. But the audio content on it is crap, because I was going to use that as my primary helmet cam, but the audio on it kept corrupting. It was crackling everywhere. Couldn't get on with it, so I just use it as a rear view camera now.
Yeah, I must admit, I've sold all my GoPros now. All I've got now is a GoPro 10 and that 360. And I've got 3 of them little cheap cameras that I dash about if I want to get a bit of footage from somewhere that you've got to put it on a post or a wall or something like that. But apart from that 360 of mine, there's no need to have 3 or 4 or 5 cameras on your bike no more. You ain't got to do it. You can position that, and you can put it on the poles wherever you want to put it, because obviously it cuts the pole out, and you can have it in front of you, looking back at you, so you can see all the people behind you. You can angle it so it's above you.
Oh, bloody hell. Boo's just sent me a photo of an old KTM. Bloody hell, that's the one. Yeah, the 420. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what I had when I used to race for Team KTM. I had a 420, so. But we used to hang around with the likes of Graham Noyce, who was Team Honda back then. So, but that was the days. But Purple Panda mic's really good. I've just bought one for the road mics, and the Purple Panda, excellent mic quality. Can't fault it. Still get a little bit of wind noise, but I put it on my chin part. I should have really tucked it into the cheek, so it picked up all the wind that was coming under the front of my helmet.
Yeah, so me and Andy had this conversation earlier. So the Purple Panda, they do a mic where it's one connector and it's split into 2 mics. Some of my videos, you've got me and the lads talking. So I'll put one into my earpiece, and obviously, I'll talk into one. And then obviously, when you edit it, you cut out what you need to cut out and drop the wind noise or add the bass or whatever you need to do when you in the post edit. But I was like, we was only talking about that. What, a couple of hours ago, are we, Andy?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the intercom system I use doesn't connect with a 3.5mm jack. It's their own, because it's integrated in the helmet. It's the Neotech 2, so it's integrated with the center system. So I have to obviously do it through the road system.
Yeah. I mean, I messaged Teapot One about it, because he's got this big, massive fucking clumper thing here at the side of his helmet, and I was like, why have you got that? And he's like, it gets all your people talking. And then I showed him mine, and he was just like, I can't believe it's that easy. I went, you've made that far more difficult than what it needs to be. Far more difficult. But,
Well, I've got the comparison video coming up. It's a test ride for a customer, but I'm actually comparing 2 cameras. I do a split screen to start, then I flick to the drift camera using the drift audio, the GoPro with the road system. The road is a little bit quieter, but obviously just need to mess around with the dB settings on it.
Try 15 to 18 dB. No more. 15 to 18. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I've set it for -30, so I'll up it to -15 now. So
I'd put it to 15, and then if it's a little bit over modulated, just drop it to 18.
Yeah. But it's just messing around with the settings on it. the one thing I did find, as soon as I plugged the roads into the computer to charge up, it says, "Oh, you need to update, blah blah blah." And the Road Central one, I've got the app on the phone, but I've also got it on the computer now. And you literally just go in and update all the settings on it, and you can do all the settings literally off the computer as well. You haven't got to mess around on the road.
So you can use these to record your audio.
Yeah,
and they will hold about 9 hours worth of audio. So if you're recording with these and your camera packs up, like you don't get your audio out the Ghost or you don't get the audio out your GoPro, it's on there as a separate file.
that's it. Yeah, I did find that out when I plugged in tonight to charge up.
Do you put that in your helmet, do you, Andy, as well, or not?
I did it first, but what I've started doing now is just sticking that in my pocket and running a microphone from it.
Fine, I just clipped it on my shirt, did my jacket up, and just run the mic lead up and just attached it to the Velcro inside the helmet.
Because originally I've got some Velcro on the back here, and that can stick in your helmet just there. But it's okay, but you will get a better sound if you plug a separate mic into it and just throw that in your pocket.
Because, like I say, I'm looking at completely getting rid of my GoPros now, and you just using the 360 and a completely separate audio.
That Rode will record separately, and it'll hold up to 9 hours of audio. So yeah,
and the battery life on them's 10 hours as well, so you haven't got to worry about it.
Yeah, it just lasts forever.
They're great. Ali's about to disappear. Good night, guys. Ride safe this weekend. Well, we shall get out on another run before long anyway, but have a great time wherever you are, Ali. Thanks for popping in. We are at 10:30. I'm already half an hour over. We should be going. Where are we?
No, I'm not doing one. Not doing one this week. You can carry on, mate, because I've got to get up early and I've got my test in the morning. So yeah.
All right. We'll go for about another 20 minutes or so then, and then I am going to bomb out because I am back at the garage at 6 in the morning. I've got shitloads to do. Phil didn't pop in. I thought Phil was going to pop in on this, but
he might have been in under another name, spying on you. You see.
Yeah. He's probably in there somewhere, so he's probably keeping his beady eyes on me, as they say.
Or, as you said earlier, you probably sent him asleep.
Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Boo keeps sending me the photos of this KTM. It's gorgeous. Shame you still not got it, Boo. I'd have that off you. Right, let's do a little bit more anyway. So, before we go, plans. Well, Simon's doing his HGV. So, what are you doing for the rest of the weekend, Simon?
Well, Sunday I'm off the lease. So if the weather's nice, I'm going to pop up Super Sausage. I'll send you a message, meet up, we'll have a ride up there.
Pop me up. Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, Peaky, what are you up to?
Again, I'm just going out for a ride tomorrow. Not far from me, we've got like a couple of big lakes, like Lake Verney. So I think we're going to, me and another lad who's never been before, so I think I'm going to take him up there and have a bit of a blast round. Weather out looking good up this end from Sunday, so I think from Sunday it's going to be a bit of a washout for the rest of the week, but that's my last day tomorrow, really. After that, I've got the only other thing I'm doing is what I spoke to Andy about is I'm doing a D-Day landings tour. Over my birthday on the 25th of September. So if you guys have only got any GPX files or anything like that, like
I'll have a look on my other PC and see if I've got any when I done it. But it was about 7 years ago, so I don't know if I have.
It was Ride Magazine had a link where you could go on and you could get them files, weren't there? And you could download them. I don't know if the website's still there.
Speak to Stevie as well.
Ride Magazine, yeah.
He does all the
average. No.
Stuff.
When you look at it, if you pull up the old D-Day landings map, you will find all them beaches are linked by one main road. It runs right through, and then
it's the coastal road 8.
Yeah, and they all connect into Con. So it's very easy to do. I think we rode from San Miragles, which is where that the church I showed you a picture of.
Yeah.
We actually stayed in that town. There's only one road in and one road out of there. We actually stayed there, but then you can do all the beaches. You can do Sword, Juneau, Gold, Utah, Omaha. We picked up Point de Hoc. You can do it all pretty much in one day, no bother.
Sound. Look, so we went there 2 days really.
Yeah, everyone you go to has got a memorial centre and museums and stuff. The museums are pretty much same. There's only so many sort of bits and bobs you can look at, but yeah. Well, and the American Water Cemetery is a must. That is something else.
Yeah. To be fair, I looked when we spoke earlier when you text me. That's one of the ones I've written down. Obviously, there's 7 of us going, and we're all obviously ex-military. We're all veterans, so I've never done it before, and they've never done it before. So we just want to give
We
them.
were there for about 4 or 5 days. We've done quite a lot. We visited a lot of places, but we rode down, so we picked up a lot of World War I stuff on the way down. So Fleet Vow and all of that we picked up. I've been there twice to Fleet Vow because we know people on the wall. You know, we've got family members up in Fleet Vow, so yeah, we've done quite a bit.
Yeah, like I say, it's just well, for us, it's just it's my weekend away. It's my birthday weekend. We always try and do something at my birthday weekend with the lads, so we always go away somewhere. But like I say, if it's once we do it, I think if we're going to miss that much, because like I say, we're into there the Saturday and the Sunday, really. The Friday and the Monday, we're going to be travelling there and back. So I want to
just do the main run across the front and pick up your beaches. And then obviously, just go back and do it again and take a bit more time over it. You're not going to fit it all in 2 days.
No.
Not if you want to do it properly, but you'll get the main gist of it.
Yeah. I think that's what we'll do. But
even Bruce is off. You've got your wedding, haven't you, Bruce? So
yeah, tomorrow I've got the wedding. It's up further up north than me, anyway. North of Inverness towards Dingwall. So probably about an hour and 15 in the car, and then Sunday, I don't know, get back down to where I stay, and then possibly maybe go out on the bike. I don't know.
Yeah. Crazy Dad's looking for a pillion this weekend. Ask Boating Bike, because she'll no, because she's on L plate, so she can't take you out. So, oh well. Andy, what's your plans?
I'll say Crouchy off to Harley tomorrow. Sit on some bikes.
Excellent.
And Sunday I might even pop up to the sausage again. I don't know yet.
Right, we might have another rider with us on Sunday, Simon, because I'll send a message to Phil, see if he wants to come out and have a ride. It's obviously Mel's friend, husband from work, so he's got 4 or 5 bikes. So send him a message, see if he wants to come out and have a ride. I might fire up from the garage again, see if anybody wants to run out from the garage. But thanks everybody for coming in. DNA, Green Lantern, Boating Bike. Thanks for Pro Monkey coming in, Stevie. We had some really good people in tonight. But as always, thanks very much for participating. Been a pleasure having you on the chat. As always, normally Simon takes over from here on in, but he's got his HGV tomorrow, so he's got an early night. But we will see you same time, same place next week. Whatever you're doing this week, have yourself a good one. And as always, until the next time, guys, be well, ride safe from RB. It's a big goodbye from me. Take care, guys. Have a great weekend. See you later.
Bye now.
See you next week.
Yeah.